mistake. But for a while I thought that I wouldn't break. I need something else to clear my head. Someone to tell me how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life. Without any thought, I keep moving on. I don't even care if my soul is gone. So many words that I should have said. Not concerned about how to live instead. Just open your eyes and take my advice. Stop rolling the dice and just compromise. It's the chance of your life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life. Nothing in life is good. Tired and misunderstood. I would fight if I could. If I believed I should. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Okay, try to be brave. You have so much to say. Take control of your own life. Right now, every mistake makes you feel like a fake. Take control of your own life.
Emptied out my soul. You've heard it all before. Honest, but I know.
Morning.
I was young and I
How we doing, gang? We all right?
still care for the voice.
We all right. That is true, Harry. They did score 2 goals, I'm afraid. Morning, Kakota. Morning, Train Bomber. Morning, Harry. Leone. EJ. Welcome in, gang. How are we? And also, hello, everyone. Can we say a big thank you to Not Straits with 5 months. Tier 1, thank you very much, buddy. Thank you for the 5, chat. I mean, some of you already done it. I'm going to do some as well. Get some crabs. There, look. Dancing. Let's do this. Also, Brentford had a Swede on the pitch, and that does help, doesn't it? Big time. Did you see someone's triple Captain Kanyos? No, but as soon as he scored, I was like, I bet someone has. I bet somebody has. Morning, Adam. How you doing, buddy? Morning, Kakota. How are you? Hope you're good. Foregathers, thank you very much for the follow, dude. Welcome in. Hope you're well. And we're back, everybody. We've had... How many streams did we miss? 1. So that's all right, isn't it? We only missed 1. And that was because actually not because I went home. It's because I was not very well. So there we go. I'm... How you feeling? Oh, I'm not 100% still, to be honest. If I'm going to be brutally honest. But I think it's more like I've got a cold now. So I feel fine. You know, when you're just a bit bunged up. I've now got a cold from all of that. I feel like that's probably because I didn't really stop once I had the jab and felt really rough. So yeah, this is where we're at the moment. Liverpool defender Ben Davies set to join Sheffield United on loan. A season-long loan has been agreed this morning in the final details. It's a very strange transfer, that one. Just because, why did we sign him and then not play him? But there we go, he's back to the Championship. Fair enough, we might make a bit of money on him, I guess, long term. Maybe it's, yeah, interesting. I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right there overall. Hello, Joey. How you doing, buddy? Hello, FIFA Maniac. Hello, Hoodoo. How are ya? Hope you're good. What is this song? That's enough of that. That was quick. That chat on Facecam is so clean. Clesiora, thank you. I hope you like it. It's actually just out of whack. I need to like move it ever so slightly. But yeah, it's cool, isn't it? There's some little plugins you can do that change the angles and stuff. It's cool though. I'm actually a bit more zoomed in than usual. Otherwise, it would be perfect. But there you go. It's just one of them things, isn't it? Thanks for the follow. I feel like that's earned the follow. I like that. How come you chose Hereford? I was born in Hereford, which was one. Resubscribe for 7-month rights plan. Is that a name change? Right, so I want to say that's a name change because yeah. But hello, welcome. Thank you very much for the 7. Let me know if that is a name change. But thank you, Chuck. Show some love. How are things, everyone? It's the weekend. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, good. I like those things. It's the little things. I love like the little like aesthetic things. They're important to me. Some streamers don't care about them, which is fair enough. Is Doggy about? Doggy's about. Unfortunately, Lenny Cam, I've made a thing, but it's not working, and I don't know how to fix it now, so it's very annoying. If you win the Premier or Champions League, what would you do? I want to win both for this save. So if we won both this season, I wouldn't know what to do. If we won one, the aim would be to win the other one. I still feel like we've got a bit to go in this save. Like, even if we win it now, either of them, I don't think we're not dominant yet. I'd want to be dominant. I like to really like staple it. I don't know. That's probably what I'd be thinking. But maybe there will be time to do a new save before FM22. Maybe. House Cat, she's all right. She's gone swimming this morning, so that's exciting for everyone, isn't it? I've missed Everton ruining every weekend. Can't wait to be angry and hurt by 3:30 p.m. Yes, it's back, everyone. It's back. I know that if you like if you support a football league team, it's been back for a week, so I don't want to come across like that. But it's back if you support a Premier League team. What leagues do I need to load in a database for a new save in France? Basically, any leagues that you want to... You need to, first of all, how fast is your PC or computer or laptop? And you need to make a decision on that. If it's really good, load loads. If it's not very good, you need to be a little bit more selective. If you want to load any players that you want to be in your game that you know you want to be there, any players that you like to sign people from, you want to load those leagues, even if you put them as view only. So basically, do all the main ones around there, and then add any extras as view onlys would be my advice. But yeah, it's kind of different for each person depending on their setup, so it's hard to say, really. Brentford with the sauce yesterday. Yeah, they were decent, weren't they? Arsenal were very bad, but Brentford looked decent last night. It's a good start. They look exciting. I feel like my eyebrow is a bit weird at the moment. Look, looks like I've got a slit in it. Brentford for Europa Conference League. Maybe. They look very Sheffield United first season. Like organised and fun, but really exciting going forward as well. So we'll see. Could be a fun season for them. They've got off to the best possible start, haven't they? So fair enough. I'm so ready for Arsenal all or nothing. Yeah, Arsenal nothing basically. So if you want a season to start off and make you get a little bit excited, it's a game like that, right? Where you've got a team coming up beating a team like Arsenal. That gets you in. Unless you're an Arsenal fan, that is the perfect start to a season, I think. As long as your team go and win this weekend. So I've got Liverpool later to go and watch against Norwich. And that's it. Arsenal all for nothing. That's exactly it, Glenn. Sorry, Arsenal fans, by the way, that we're talking about this very early this morning. I'm sure you expect it. We love you still. We do still love you. It's just Arsenal. They will do this to you. And trust me, when Liverpool lose, I get it all in this chat. So, you know, when they lose to Norwich later, tomorrow's stream, it'll be all about that, won't it? 5 months, my team won last night to put us top of the Prem. Throws killing me. Dazza, yes. We're just chatting about it. I don't know if you just heard that, but thank you for the 5. And GG's, my friend. Congrats. Enjoy it. Enjoy this moment. You are top of the Premier League. And you're in the Prem. And you're winning games. And you're beating Arsenals of the world. It's worth it. Enjoy it, mate. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. Exactly, you Haven. Exactly. Or you have no life, sorry, is your name. I've called you Haven there. That might be your name from now. Thank you very much, though, Dazza. Thank you for the 5. Appreciate you. Thank you, Rights Plan, for the 7. Thank you, Not Flirt, for the 5 as well. Appreciate you guys. I've got a bit of a cold, so if I have to like mute up to like blow my nose and stuff today, I will apologise now. You can see, can you hear it a little bit? Yeah. I do have a squash on the go. Still trying to get through this orange and pineapple. I've been away a couple of days. Kat has not drank it, which is, you know, It's unacceptable, really. Arthur Moo. Yes, we are going to play some Hereford cows today. We've also, you can hear it a little. Yeah, I imagine so. We do have a coffee in the ember. That is the only one for today. Oh, delightful, lovely coffee. I've already had one this morning, so that's why I've not got the bonus coffee for today. Ugh. I don't like being sniffly and you know, people like that on stream. It's horrible, isn't it? So there you go. Enjoy it. Brentford FC, Arthur. I know, right? I know. More importantly, did everyone get their FPL team sorted? I feel like Twitter went like Fantasy Premier League manic yesterday, and it made me change my team eight times. But yeah, switching between coffee and squash is doing my nut. I didn't drink any of the squash, to be fair. Did I? Have we streamed since Messi went to PSG? No, I don't think so, but it wasn't as if it wasn't going to be obvious anyway, right? We knew it was happening. Not been in the stream for a bit as I have my son, 4 months old now. Weekend mornings, I get my time. FM and streams whilst the missus and son are still fast asleep. FM Horner, congratulations, my friend. GG's on the sunning. That is great news, my friend. Glad to hear that all is well. And welcome back. Kuka, welcome in. Hello, how are you? Hello, Clay. It's been a sniffle all week. Feeling much better yesterday. And Lukaku has messed up your FPL. Yeah, I'm kind of... I've got 2 million in the bank in my team, which gives me a bit of leeway if I want to go to Lukaku after this weekend, because I know he's not going to play. So that's kind of my plan with Lukaku. We'll see. We'll see, sort of thing. Liverpool play 5:30 today. You have 1 million in the bank. No, I have 2 million in the bank. Why is that? You mean why would I only have 1 million in the bank? Did I check? No, I think I've got 2. Lukaku versus Ben White. Yeah, exactly. I play with Knox County. Weekend is the FM days. Love that, Kuka. Very nice. How many people are going to be disappointed when Milner starts a left back instead of Tsimikas? Probably some. I don't think that'll happen, but no. Oh, Leone. You said you, didn't you? Or did you say I? Oh, you said I. For some reason, I read you saying I have 1 million to you. Sorry, Leone. You have 1. I have 2. There we go. No, I think Tsimikas will get his shot. I have him in my team captain as well as my vice is Wilson. Oh, Lukaku. Ah, I see. I guess if Wilson does all right, is Wilson going to be playing? Is he back from injury? You might be all right. I shot myself in the foot by wanting Salah, Bruno and Son for my midfield. I don't know if you've shot yourself in the foot. You've just gone all in on that, haven't you? Sort of thing, rather than anything else. By the way, if you've not joined the league and you want to join our fantasy league, I know you missed this first week, but there will be I'm sure there will be a link in the chat at some point. There you go. There it is. Thank you, Leone. See, on it. She is on it. If you do want to join, you missed the first week, but it's not the end of the world, to be honest. You'll probably catch a lot of people anyway. Wilson loves playing versus West Ham. There you go then. You'll probably be all right then you'll go to your captain. It'll be fine. There will be a premiere today if we want there to be a premiere today for the YouTubes. I've not set it as a premiere as of yet, but if you want there to be, we can happily do that. There is a video that does come out at 1 PM today though, so it's kind of up to you. Yes, that's where I'm at for the YouTube. Schalke, restoring Schalke. The last Restoring Schalke came out on Thursday, by the way, if you've not yet caught up. It's a good one. I recommend. There's some funny little moments. I'll edited it and there's some funny, good little I'll edits in it. I like it. Salah's your captain, Grealish my vice, triple captain Salah. I saw, Harry. You've gone all in with a triple captain first weekend. Sorry about the stiffing again. I've captained Salah. I've not triple captain, but yeah. The process of my team name was amazing. Looked at my prosthetic leg, looked at my phone, and started thinking a football name sounded like prosthetic. Eventually got to Prostetico Madrid. Love it, Adam. I love it. I saw I haven't actually checked. We should go and I should do like a thing where I go and look at everyone's names in the league. We should go and look at that in a bit or something, and I'll rate them. I'll choose my favorite name. You did last season. Fair enough then, Harry. I like it. Captain Bruno hoping for 3 pens. That's my choice. You have no life. Between Salah and Bruno were my choices. But yeah, I went for Salah. I did a poll on Twitter and most people seem to say Salah, so I went with that just because, you know, democracy. Anyway, chat, welcome in. We've had a little chat now, 15 minutes or so. This is the Hereford save. If you're new here, This is the save we are doing. If you're not new here, you know all about this anyway. I'm betting big on Ings to make a great debut. I mean, Villa have got a lot of expectancy now, Joachim, haven't they? So, I mean, go for it. He's going to be their main man, I think. So, you might be right. I've got him in my team. I've not captained him, but I have got him in my team. This is the Hereford save. Currently, have a look at that. This is the current situation. Just about halfway through the season, or approaching halfway through the season. We are top of the league by 5 points. Chelsea in second. They won the league last year. It is potentially a transfer stream. We are approaching January. Don't get your hopes up for a transfer stream, though. We've not got any money in the bank. We are over our wage budget, no budget, and also we are in debt. So don't expect transfers. But yeah, this is where we currently are. Things are going well. If I click on the Premier League, we've got the 2 top goal scorers in the league as well. The top average rating, the top 3 assist makers, the top yellow cards, top 2. Don't have the top clean sheets, but we do have the top player of the matches. Like, we are dominating the stats by this. Look, Jer Bruno's also at 7.52, which is cool. We're at Oldham in this save. Oldham are league. They are top of League 2 currently. They're doing all right in League 2. I don't know if that means they've gone up and down. They did go up, look, to League 1, and then eventually came back down, and now they might go back up again this year. Lillian Toram, it's his dad. Boxing Cat Dog, thank you for the 8. Chat, show some love. How you doing, Isle, as well? Welcome in. It's his dad. I love how much you've latched onto that and will not let me forget it. I like it. Thank you for the 8. Appreciate you. Are you doing Super 6? Probably not, no. I forget to do these things. Like, last year I still forgot to do some FPL weekends, so I just, yeah. I mean, maybe I should, because it's free anyway, isn't it? But I haven't, no. I've not done it yet. Have I still got time to do it for this weekend, or did it include the Arsenal game for this weekend? Whereas Ipswich in this save. All right, chat. I will show you very quickly where your teams are in this save. If you want me to show your team, you need to put it in the chat right now. I probably won't show you, but I'm going to try to. Go. Okay, it's 3 p.m. Okay, it's only 3 p.m. kickoff, so I've actually got time to do it then. All right, so to show you, it's probably easier if I just do the Premier League table to start with. See if your team's here. I'll do abroad ones afterwards. Not for I'll do Ajax. There's the Premier League table, as you can see. Have a look where your team is in there. Luton and Bolton, that we'll get to in a second. Native Peepo, thank you for the follow. This is where we currently are. We've got Leicester bottom of the league this year. Any funky ones in there? Swansea doing all right. We've just beat them 5-0, but they're doing all right. Championship, Derby top, Hull bottom. Any funny ones in there? Not really. Not really. Palace back down in the Championship. Watford, they kind of go up and down anyway. West Brom, Fulham. Sunderland back in the Championship, not doing great though. Barry Town, Christ. Ipswich, I think they were in the Championship there, weren't they? We've got League 1, got Plymouth top of League 1, and Wickham bottom. AFC Wimbledon are there, look. Cardiff in League 1. Leyton Orient, Bristol Rovers, Stoke down in League 1. That's League 1 for you. Wigan down there. League 2, Forest Green top of the league. Salford back down in League 2, look. Yeah. National League. Dulwich Hamlet and Scunthorpe towards the top. Serbian League is more popular reputation than Championship. I don't know, Clisiora. Yeah, I guess it does look. Interestingly, you must have seen it on there. I guess so. Solihull Moors are bottom of the National League. Scunthorpe are top. This is what it looks like. Do you want to keep going down? National League North. This is where we started. Worcester are in there now. We did start in the North one, didn't we? Where are Guiseley, actually? Were they South or North? I feel like we got put in the wrong one at some point, didn't we? Or was that with Malvern? That was with Malvern, maybe. Are Guiseley in the National League? They are. They're still there. Okay. Blackpool in the mud. Where did Blackpool end up? Are they struggling? Or are they in there? Yeah, Blackpool in the National League, look. And not even going up this year, potentially. There's the National League South. I feel like that's probably enough for that. We want to see Scotland. I put Scotland in rather than SPL, but, you know, there we go. Is it even called the SPL anymore? Scottish Premiership. I've not actually got it loaded up, but Rangers have won the last 2. Celtic before that, then Rangers. Nobody else has won a Scottish Premiership since then. You had Aberdeen came second a few times. That was back before the game. There's your third place teams. Was there any out there ones? Ajax was wanted to be seen. That says I Jazz. Ajax are second at the moment in the Eredivisie. Alkmaar or AZ Alkmaar are top. Have you seen Lasso yet? No, not yet, actually. I will get to it, but I haven't actually watched it yet, no. Ajax they've actually been not winning it every year, look. That's a nice top, isn't it? Any more? For any more? Barry Town. I know that I was showing the leagues as you were saying them there, so if I missed it, I'm sorry. Well, there's Barry Town. They're top. They are top. So go on the Barry Town. Hello, Ollie. Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're good. We are approaching Christmas Day. So happy Christmas, everybody. Staines. Did I go past Staines or not? Is this kit a yes or a no? Who is it? FC Nordsjælland. Yeah, it's decent. It reminds me of like the Chinese clubs. You know, there's one that's very red and yellow like that. I don't know which club it is. But I like it. It's quite clean. It's probably a yes from me. Yeah, it's decent. Decent. I like it, but not special. Yeah, basically that. Yeah. Is Yoon on internationals? Or is he likely to be back? No, he's not on internationals yet. He might be, though, soon. According to that calendar, it looked like he might have been, right? I don't think it's... Yeah, Yoon away on international duty. Yoon's playing in the... What will it be for South Korea? They're playing in the Asia Cup. Yeah, he's about to go to the Asian Cup. I mean, that might be a loss. Are we losing anyone else? I think it's just Yoon, so I feel like he isn't first choice anyway, so it's not the... He's done this before, hasn't he? Yeah. I'm just going to check, actually. Has it? He's not got... I'm going to say, look, this is the thing. Do we need to watch this? Because he's not been called up for his national service yet. Is he likely to be at some point? I'm thinking of Heung-min Son did have that when we had him at Hereford once on an FM. Are they playing North Korea? Wow, Christ. Is that something to watch out for? Oops, clicked on the under 18s. I'll tell you what we might do. If there's any like freebie youngsters that are decent during January, I might try and... I do kind of want to boost our under 23s and under 18s a bit, but yeah. Because our youth intakes are just terrible, aren't they? Really bad. Yeah, we've got Sit, man. We've got Sitcov anyway, haven't we? Damn, I wish I can play FM21 too. I'm stuck at 17 because my PC can't handle any newer games. I think there was a bit of a jump, actually, wasn't there, for newer games? So, yeah. That is a pain, Clisora. I'm sorry, buddy. Christmas fun. Yeah, Christmas fun indeed. Also, Prince is off to the African Nations Cup in January. So this is a fun thing as well. We're going to lose Prince too. So we are missing, not starters, which is good, but we could be a little bit thin on the ground. Literally 1 day to travel. Really, was it? Has he won anything with South Korea? If so, he might be exempt. I don't know. Yeah, good question, Dazza. Does it say, though, he's exempt then? You know when it says not called up yet? Would that change to exempt if he was exempt, maybe? Which is interesting. Yeah, we've got Bournemouth, then West Ham, and we travel on that day. So we've got a Thursday, Saturday, Tuesday schedule coming up here. And we're missing Yoon. This is going to be rough. This is going to be very rough. Do you think Konate will start today? Yes. Has South Korea won the Asia Cup? Should we check? How do I look at this? What's the best way? Landmarks? They won the East Asian Cup in 2029. They won the Asian Nations Cup in 2027. Is that going to be good enough? But did he play? Because I don't know how long he would have been playing for them. It's whether he was in the team for it or not, right? He's got 43 caps. He's been there a while. But I'm wondering if it would say he would be exempt here if he was exempt. I don't know. I don't know how intuitive it is. There's the African Nations Cup teams, which of course includes Prince. It also includes some old guys from us, look. Ivanaldo Fernandez we had for a while. Played one full season with us in League 1. Could be called the AFC Cup if you have the name fixed. I see. Well, it didn't mention it there, did it? So maybe not. Effiong? How did he end up doing? He's in Vancouver. He's not a terrible player. For one who... Did he come through the youth? No, we bought him. We got him on a free. Arsenal fans could... Losing 2-0 to Brentford get any worse? Brentford fans, yeah, that's made it worse, Callum. That's true. We'll see, I guess. We'll just wait and see with Yoon. Those type of storylines I quite like though in FM. They're fun. All right. I actually want to keep him on the shortlist, I think. Oh no, hang on. Is he moved?
Follow me.
He has moved. He went to United. Oh yeah, we don't need him on the shortlist anymore then. Blau Angelo, I want to go with instead. Thank you very much for the follow. And Angelo. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. All right, Bournemouth, first game of the stream, followed up very quickly by West Ham, followed up by a very tricky game against Manchester United. The only team we've lost to, I think, so far this season, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 games in 6 days here. It might be the Asian games for military exemption thing. I don't know anymore. Okay. Yeah, mate, I don't know either.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure I've seen it where it says exempt on the screen, so I guess we'll just wait and see, won't we? Jan the King, welcome in, buddy. Sometimes I hate this game. Welcome to the squad, 4D. Welcome to the squad. I think it's Asian Games or the Asian Cup. Okay. Summerstood, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. A wave of activity there in the chat. Hello, everyone. How's Europe going? We are into the knockouts where we will play Lyon in the first knockout round of the Champions League. We topped our group, which also included Atletico Madrid, which is pretty good. So yeah, it's going well at the moment. We've got Lyon in the next round though, so that'll be in the new year. We'll be playing them. In fact, when do we play them? Not for a while. February. So we've got a lot of games to get through before we play Lyon. I think it's Asian Games, Asian Cup. Exemptions are often offered to athletes who win gold at the Asian Games or a medal of any colour at the Olympics. So it didn't mention how they did at the Olympics, did it? So I think he's not exempt yet, would be my... So it was the Asian Games. It doesn't mention the Asian Games unless that's got a different name on FM. And it does not mention the Olympics. So I think he's not going to be exempt yet. Had a tycoon takeover and the game decided to crash. No! No, 4D. That'll teach you. That'll be saves whenever anything big happens. It's not easy though. That's so annoying. I think you can check his exempt status on his profile in the information bit. Yeah, so it says not called up yet. So I assume that just means he's not exempt, right? Does it say anywhere else? I don't think so. Yeah, it just says not called up though. Olympics will be under 23s though, so not full team. True, actually, Dazza. That is true. I think we're interested. I think we should see. South Korea under 23s. I can't really look at theirs, but I can look at their schedule, can't I? Oh, these are the Asian Games. Third place playoff in 2030. So they didn't win. They didn't win the Asian Games there. The Olympics, they went out in the groups there. We don't know in the save that played during the 2018 Asian Games when they won it. Son, maybe? Heung-min Son might still be playing. We can check. I don't think he is. Maybe Lee Kangin might be. He says not called up yet either. Did Lee Kangin play in that? I don't know. I'm not sure. It's really difficult to work out exactly if it is, isn't it? But yeah. I think it's safe to say he's not been called up yet. I don't think he's been called up to military service yet, has he? I think we have agreed that. Right, Sitkov in for Yoon. Son did military duties. Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? So that doesn't even count anyway. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's very difficult to prove whether or not it's the game or whether... Yeah, you know what I mean. All right, this team here then. Diaz there. This is where we were missing a left mid, weren't we? Murillo's out. Bolton's out. We're going to have to go Zapata left mid again. And that means Diaz left back. We are going to be missing... Though Botta's back, we should get Botta on the bench. Instead of Wink. And then Barrios there. Because Botta could play left mid if we want him to. Look how many people are wanted all by Aston Villa. But I think this is it. I think this is the team. All right. Hopefully we can start to take some people off maybe if we're doing well here. That's the dream. We're away at Bournemouth though. Bournemouth have made it difficult for us in the past actually. They have made it difficult in the past. We'll see how we go. How's Bruno been? I think he's top goal scorer in the Prem Wildcat so far. Him and Hans are just scoring goals. I think he got a hat-trick in his last game. So yeah, he's been good. And he's got like 10 assists or something already. He's been very good. You only had to do 3 weeks instead of the nearly 2 years. Yes, that was right. I remember. There you go. B4D Sun, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're good. All right, predictions are in. There's the teams. Let's move over here so we're out of the way. We are underway. First game of the stream. We're keeping an eye on Chelsea results a little bit, aren't we? They don't play till later, so let's see what Bournemouth are doing. 4-2-3-1. Here we go. Clisiora, we do it so that before I submit the team, you need to get your prediction in, I'm afraid. Otherwise, people could do it too late and then it becomes sort of annoying. Like they might see a goal go in and change their prediction, that type of thing. So, yeah, it's when I press submit team, that's the deadline. And Leonie will let you know. Summerstead, tier 2, brand new subscription. What have I done to deserve that? Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. Chat, can we show some love? That is a brand new tier 2. Very, very kind. Hattons goes close as well. Thank you, buddy. That's really, really kind. Appreciate it. All right, Bournemouth on the attack, headed away by Sitkov. We're going to get this with Hans. Can we launch our attack? I'd like a goal, please. Look at this. They've got their own ball. Hans flicks on Bruno. Wild catch, you asked. Here he goes. He's going to try and get it on his left. He gets it on his left, and Bruno scores. Bruno! That's a big shout for you. 1-0. Come on. That's why I apparently go to Besiktas. Come to Besiktas. Interesting article for you. Hereford and analysis related. Rob, let me open it so that I can I'll read it probably properly later. Thank you, buddy. And hello. Who's this? Oh, I've changed scene accidentally. Goat with 20 months. Chat, show some love. We love Goat over here. We big Goat. What a guy. How you doing? Bruno scores again. This is for you, Goat. Yeah, Bruno. Imagine I did the darts. I've decided to go a bit like a balloon during that as well. How you doing, Goat? Thank you for the 20. Appreciate you, my friend. Bruno scored 2. Wild catch, you asked. And there you go. He scored 2 inside the first 35 minutes. Well, 2 in 2 minutes there for you. Is that a voice clip now? It's not yet. If someone wants to clip it, then yeah. I'll make it his sound. Song Hyun is... I've made his name up there. Song Hyung-min is an assistant manager, my save, and it says national service status completed. All right, Fogman, thank you, buddy. That shows then that it does update if they've done it, right? I'd like to see if there's one that shows that people are exempt. That would be cool. But yes, that does show that it changes, which is cool. Any FM save ideas? Do Hamburg. Sitkov, it's in, it's 3. We lead. This is great. This means we can start to rest players if we need to now. Ready for our game in 48 hours. Look, those Ted Lasso, lovely Ted Lasso ad boards there. Hamburg's a great save to go and do. It's always my answer. They've had 1 shot. We are very dominant here. This is good. Does that help? I have a Korean player with the Asian Cup winners for South Korean status is still not called up. So maybe they don't become exempt, or you don't know if they're exempt, Eskin. That's interesting. It doesn't help to know, but it does help to know that it's not quite stuck in stone or something. Do you know what I mean? Someone said, I'm a Liverpool fan, my friend, as it says in the chat there. Who do you support? We're still doing a survey, a census. Right, who am I resting here? Should we give Hans a little rest? Give Jurassic a run out? I feel like Cuisance is the obvious one. We should always rest Cuisance. Stuck in stone. Set in stone. That's it, isn't it? I've got everyone saying stuck in stone. Arsenal. Well, here's a positive spin, Summerstone. The weekend can only get better. Pole scores a volley. Go on, Pole. Pole, you little dancer. You little dancer. Set in mud. Not now, mud. Not now, mud. Right, we're 4-0 up here. This is insane. Flicked on by Jurassic, who we've just brought on and gets an assist. And the volley from Pole is very nice. Hooks it. 4-0. This is exactly what we want. It gives us an 8-point lead. Obviously, Chelsea play later. Who do they play? A tough game or an easy game? Does not tell me there. No more goals, please. Okay. Is Bard. Bard, which reminds me of Skyrim. You could check South Korean national team players and search by oldest, perhaps. I could do Frogman, actually, yeah. Just see which different statuses we see on the players, right? That's not a bad idea. Bit of back healing here from Bournemouth. Ball out wide to Lucas. They've got a lot of Brazilian players, I feel. And Oliver Skip, who identifies as Brazilian, I think. Pretty sure I saw Arteta say, not now, Mud, as Kanyos scored last night. He probably did, does he? Yeah. Hope everyone's keeping well, says Go. I'm all right. I'll answer for me. I'm all right. Bruno for the hat-trick. 2 games in a row, he's got a hat-trick. Bruno! Sorry for those of you who predicted 4-0, though. Because it is now 5. Jurassic with another assist as well. Summerstud, you are too kind. You've only just dropped a follow, a tier 2 subscription. Now you're gifting subs. I am not worthy, but I'm very, very grateful. Thank you, my friend. Let me do some more hearts. Not hearts, but they're crabs in the chat. Thank you, my friend. Gifting a sub over to Last Fandango. What a guy. You can come back. You are more than welcome. Hope you're well, then. Thank you very much for your generosity. Let's do... You're tired and you're going to need to play next game. So let's do Botta. Do you know what? Let's do Prince because we know he's going to leave for the African Nation Cup anyway. Let's do that. Oh, is that because it just says Clates-Lenny in the middle there? Yeah, I see. Right, a 5-0 win. To follow up what I think was a 5-0 win here. We cannot complain about that at all, can we? Very happy. I'm pretty sure that's 2 5-0 wins in a row. How tired will the team be now that we have to play in 48 hours? That's the question. Just got my first salary, suspending it and spreading love right now. You very much are. You're making me... I'm feeling the love, Summerstud. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, dude. All right, 48 hours. 1 day to rest. I mean, Jer, we can praise you. Do you know what this makes me very scared about? Jer Bruno, who's now got 20 goals in 18 games so far this season, 22 and 24 all comps, has got a £91 million release clause. That's scary. We need to get him a new deal at the end of the season, but who knows what that deal's going to be. The Villa want him. Nobody wants him right now because he's only just joined still, so we're good. Jerry's out of here. Will he sign a new deal? He might do. He's only just signed his old one, though, so I'm not sure. I think we have a look to see if there's any interest first, and if there is, the first inkling of interest, we get him on a new one. I think we can risk that still, to be honest. And if not, we take the 91 million and we go and buy Pipers or something. I don't know. Barrios is linked with Liverpool for 69 mil. Nice. Yeah, but look, this is Bruno. Will he sign a new deal? If there is, he won't sign a new deal, will he? If there is, what? If there's interest? No, I think he will. Not like if they... I don't think that changes it too much. We've won 5-0 twice in a row, look. And Bruno's got a hat-trick in both. He's actually scored now... What, 6? He's got 7 in 4. 7 in 4. It's better if you say 6 in 2, I think. New deal at the break. That's how I always do with transfers. New deal at... What, as in January? Or like like February where the break is. We don't really have a break in the Prem, but yeah. I checked some of the players in the South Korean team. The ones who did their 2-year loan at the military football team now have their status as ineligible instead of completed. Interesting, Essikin. It's all very confusing. Who has been your costliest sale and signing? Costliest sale, as in the most money we've made, was Le Livre, who is one of the best players in the world probably now, but he wasn't starting for us, so we sold him. He went for £60 million to Juventus. So we raised 60 mil for him. We signed him 2 seasons before that for 30. And yeah, I mean, he's very good, but we've got other really good players too. Rest. I mean, all their training is a match preview and a recovery. So I don't actually want to rest, I don't think. I mean, how tired are they? They're not too bad. Tomorrow, they should be okay. And then we've got 2 days. We'll rest in... I know I got distracted from that first question. We'll rest after West Ham, look, here. I can even make it recovery Or maybe I've been off the preview here. Yeah, I don't know. We're not doing anything anyway, so that's the thing. The most money we've ever spent on a player was Jair Bruno. We spent 76 mil release clause on Jair Bruno in the summer this summer. He scored 20 in his first 18. He's got 20 league goals already for the season, which he's going to have a good season. Actually, who is our most... What's our most league goals in the Prem? I want to say it's probably... Where can I see this? Players? Most overall goals, most league goals. Jurassic got 28. He's well on course to beat Jurassic's 28. And I mean, overall, 32 is the most, which he could beat. To be honest, I would not be surprised if Hans beats that as well. He's on 16 already too. Best BPL team challenge. I mean, Sheffield United. Obviously, they were the worst team last season, so maybe them. Or you can enforce some of your own rules, maybe. Yeah, Benny too. Well, I've noticed that Korean player who moved abroad at 18 still have not been called up, even though they're 30 plus. Maybe they say, oh, okay, maybe because he's abroad anyway, he won't get called up for it anyway. I see. That's interesting. Thank you for doing so much research on it, Essakin. I appreciate that. I find it very interesting. Yeah, I don't know. You have no life. Just started a Villa save. Any good players recommended to sign for cheap? I don't know, actually, at the start of the season. See if you can get Mickey C. If you can bring Cuisance, I don't know how cheap he is. He's probably expensive because he's at Bayern. Bring in Mickey C. And never look back. Because this guy's a god. He's just... Look at the assists on him. He's a god. Luca Nett's a good left back as well. He's a Hereford player, so yeah. Windal, I like Windal. He's been good for us here. That's true. Demir, if you can get him. Does Demir... Is he the one who goes on a free... second season, or like halfway through the first season or something? Depends actually what the database is, maybe. He's on loan at Marseille, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, is he actually? Who's that? One of them anyway. Nets plays in Gladbach now. Oh, does he in real life? I just remember I had him on my Hertha save last year. Gungu.
Okay.
I didn't realise he'd moved in real life. That's a bit of a loss for Hertha, isn't it? Does he start for Gladbach? Oh, Mickey C's on loan at Marseille, is he? That makes it a bit more difficult. Fair enough. Sign Sunday Williams. That's also true. What we get by predicting the result. There's a prediction league at Clisiora. If you do ! Prediction league, I think it is. You'll see who is, there you go, league table. You can see who is winning the league. You win a lot of pride. You also, if you do win overall, you get to rename a region in the game. It's not prediction league. It's that ! League table. There you go. Leone was already on it anyway. If you want to keep up to date with all of that sort of stuff, like any of the little competitions we run on the outside, like as we go through, the Discord is the place. There's channels for all of these things. So get involved. Join the Discord. Can we all confirm Arsenal are mudded? Yes, Ryan. Hello, by the way. Welcome in. You didn't start yesterday versus Bayern. Got you. I saw Bayern started some random left back who I didn't recognise yesterday. What was the score with Bayern and Gladbach yesterday? I know that it was 1-1 when I had a look. Lewandowski equalised because I think Player scored the first, or Plea, whatever his name is. It finished 1-1, did it? Not a great start for Bayern then, is it that? You get a lot of draws first games of the seasons, though, I find. I remember when Liverpool used to draw the first game of every season. Every season. Was it 1-1, guys? I love that. Sometimes I ask the chat a question, nothing. Like, no answer. Sometimes I ask the chat a question and poof, everyone answers it. I love it. They're not all predictions, no. Imagine this next game finishes 1-1 as well now. Bayern were like 5th come Jan last. That's true. They were Aldridge, weren't they? Did they change to Flick last season? I swear they changed. Was that last season when they changed managers and then just became good again? I think it was, wasn't it? Did they have Kovac? Was that then? Any exciting new Wonder Kids be excited about being added in next year's game? Joe Bellingham, probably, to be honest. He'll be one. Although how old will he be 16 before the start? Not sure. It was in 2019, was it? You know. That shows how well I keep up to date with the years. You can predict now. Yes, Callum. If you would like to predict now, I'm just getting the team ready for this West Ham game. Get your predictions into the chat. That's a shame. So Paul's not able to play. And also, we're going to be missing Yoon anyway. I'm going to go Brazilian Yoon because he's right-footed. Actually, should I go with him if he's right-footed? I think I have to, really. He's going to have to play on the left. This is a bit awkward. It's not great. Brighton save. Nice. You have no life. That sounds good.
Follow me. Okay.
Nico Valentine. Thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome in. Maybe the reason they don't get called up after moving abroad is because the game can't force foreign players to accept the loan to the army team, whereas in Korea the teams... yeah, probably, Esakin. It's probably like a logistics thing like that, isn't it? Jude Bellingham's brother is 15. Yeah, Job. He's on the bench for Birmingham at 15. So, well, that was in the cup, right? But yeah, he'll most likely be pretty good on FM. Or become pretty good. Whenever players like get into first team squads at very young ages, they end up becoming very good, don't they? All right, the only two players that are slightly tired are Hadji and Zapata. So if you could remind me of that, chat, that'd be great, because those are the two that I'd like to try and get off if possible, if we are winning. If we're not winning, then we'll just have to suck it up a bit, won't we? But we'll go with the same team because there's not much to do. The only change was that enforced one at the back where Brazilian Yoon comes in for Yoon. Not Yoon, for Pole. Are you planning to manage on FM22? Who are you planning to manage? I was like, yeah, I am planning to manage. Cannot say yet, Clisiora. I actually don't know my beta save. So the first save of the year, we'll do like a relatively big team, maybe a Prem team. We'll do a season, probably one season, maybe two for the beta. I don't actually know who that's going to be yet. So it's up for debate. Maybe we'll have like a bit of a vote or something. I'm not sure. And then the first save, the first proper save, I know what I want to do, but I need to make sure it's possible before I say it. So I don't want to say it and then it's not possible because I want to change a few things and set it up in a certain different way. Watford will wear Dogecoin on their sleeve this season. Wow. That is very 2021, isn't it? All right. Do that. Do that. By the way, the predictions now will be closed. First proper save's been planned for a while. It has, yes. There's a few editor things that I want to put in place, so we just need to check they're going to be possible. That's it. Oh, don't say it out loud. I'd have to come to you for some insight if that was the case, though. For debater, love it, JT. Follows Garai. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Here's Brazilian Yoon into Hadji. Can we take an early lead here? Brazilian Yoon, ponderous on the edge of the box. We're going backwards slightly. Look at him. He's a playmaker, Brazilian Yoon. Ball from Hadji to Barrios. He's got support in there. Not a great cross. And West Ham are going to break here with William Crispin, who breezes past Diaz. Diaz is going to miss his tackle here. No, he's not. He's going to tackle him perfectly, if anything. And we're on our own break. Hans, has he got the pace to get away from the defence? He has. Hans is in. Oh, great block. Great block. That's a foul by Ferret. I'm on the wrong scene.
Follow me.
There we go.
Okay.
Josh, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, buddy. Josh Bobbles, what name? Is that because he's a West Ham fan, do you reckon? Bruno's in. Bruno scored another. He's offside, everybody. Don't get excited. He was offside. Hack him. Yeah, I did shout that once, didn't I? He was off, apparently. Which I'm livid about. I want Bruno to keep scoring goals. Would you ever manage Everton? Maybe. If you're asking because you're not a West Ham fan, thank you for clarifying. How you doing, Josh? Hope you're good. Would you ever manage Everton? If you're asking because I'm a Liverpool fan, it wouldn't stop me managing them in game, no. I think I might have managed Everton before in like a journeyman, like back in the day, ages ago. That's filthy. He's very much not a West Ham. He's a Liverpool fan. See, what a guy. What a guy. He knows what's right. That's why. Bubbles my nickname. Got ya. Hey, Terrier. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for the 9. Chat, can we show some love? 9 months from Terrier Mulak. What a guy he is as well. How are you? Hope you're good. How are things, my friend? Call me Bubbles, darling. Everybody does. There you go. It's basically what Josh just said there. Terrier, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. I'm a Liverpool fan. I've had a really fun Everton save this year. There you go. Nice. We're on the attack here. We've almost got to halftime without scoring, which is unlike us at the moment. John! Look at these subs coming in, everyone. This is glorious. Thank you very much for the 10. Oh, finish from Barrios. Another offside. That must have been someone interfering with play as well. That's one of the strikers stood in front. We're getting a bit unlucky here, chat. Can I say thank you very much for the Terrier and John for the 9 months and 10 months respectively. Very, very kind. Look at all those dancing crabs in the chat. You deserve them. I've done some more myself as well. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Loads of new subs today, or renewed subs, I should say. Some new subs too as well. Very, very kind. We're going to go in at half-time, I think, level here with 2 disallowed goals, 4 offsides. I'm going to say I'm not happy. I would have liked to been up so I could take Zapata and Hadji off, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Let's encourage them. Zapata's knackered again. I suppose we've got Botta that we could bring on, or Prince can maybe play there. What are Chelsea doing? They play later. All right, West Ham on the attack here. Ricky J. Jones, who has scored against us in the past. Rosa. Here's Ricky J. Jones. He's going to win a pen. No, he's not. He's gone outside the box. Love that. Diaz. Diaz's tackling has looked good, you know. It's good. Here's Bruno. He's got Hands in the middle. He's going to find Hands in the middle. Hands finishes. And that is finally the lead. Great assist from Bruno. Yo, we're doing a Hereford. Not right now, Stefan. Not now, Muds. Hey, gift a sub as well. That's for you, I assume. Let me do that for you right now. Thank you for saving up. Thank you for saving up your channel points. Hands. Come on. Right, we lead. This is good. That means I want to take off Hadji and Zapata, to be honest. There you go, Stefan. There's your gifted. Thank you for saving up those channel points. Appreciate you. I didn't change them, actually, chat. So, you know, I'll probably keep forgetting. So get your 25k saved up before I change it to more, which is what we discussed last time. I'm going to put it up, but make more available each stream, I think, is what I'm going to do. Yeah, tired players. Exactly. It's because we played a lot of games. A second goal is brilliant for that, though. Oh, it's a mistake. And just finish your Hands. Yeah, it's Zapata and Hadji, as I mentioned just. That should have been 2-0. Managing Brentford. Nice. Sitkov over. That was a bad one, wasn't it? The keeper actually pulled off a bit of a worldie, but it was a bad miss at the same time. All right, Hadji for Prince. Zapata for Botta. It's not ideal because Botta's on his wrong foot now, but yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to encourage there either. The Black Friday of subscriptions. Exactly. Exactly. The sale is on. It's actually not, because you've now used up the one that you can use for that. Good tackle, Botta. Goes back. Yeah, 2037. Love that, Josh. Proper long-term save. Oh, what a tackle. Is any dog asleep? He is, yeah, in his usual position. It's not working, look. The Lenny cam. It's gone weird. Cuisance into Sitkov. Oh, we've hit the bar. A second goal would be really nice here. I don't want us to concede late and rue the fact that we've not been able to take advantage. We've had so many shots. We've got 4 minutes to go. Should I be practical here or pragmatic? Barrios is also injured now. Cuisance is tired. Yeah, Barrios knock. I don't know who to take off. I've made 2 subs. But Bruno can't really play here. Can Hans play that? No. I'm going to have to put them back. I'm going to have to do Barrios, aren't I? But then again, who even comes on for Barrios? Jurassic at right mid. Ugh. Hands wide. Yeah, but I don't want to do the full. I don't want to do that. Because Hans can't play there, look. It's even worse. I think I'm going to have to leave Barrios on for 3 minutes and do this. At least then I'm locking it down in the way that I like to lock it down somewhat. Prince on the left, Botta right. Potentially, yeah. I'm going to just go with this, I think. I think the shape change is the most important thing to do here. Oh, there is a highlight. We've got the ball for it, so just don't be silly. Hans can play anywhere he pleases. I mean, he probably could. I mean, I love how long you're taking here, Radas. Now throw it to one of our players. He did. I mean, he took ages just going. Go on, Prince. Okay, keep the ball, Botta. Go to that corner. Go to that corner. Don't cross. No, don't cross it. You You got Liverpool to be dominant at the start of the save, won 3 out of 5 trebles, then took Exeter from the conference to the championship. Realised Brentford had been relegated from the championship to League 2, so brought them back up to the Prem after a huge rebuild. Love that. They're going to score. I hate this. It's so obvious. Botta had it in the corner. They were always going to score here. Botta had it in the corner and they're just so dumb. FM just decided. It was actually 1-1. It was actually 1-1. That's a Hereford. Yeah, it is. There's not much. Basically, this is the proven way to lock down games for us, is to go like this. So I did the thing to lock down the game. It just... Yeah. One of them, innit? Drop Botta. Oh, yeah. I would if I could afford to. If we had extra players. But yeah. I don't know yet, Fraj, to be honest. Depends where this save goes. Wissenlander. Another brand new sub. Come on. See, we might have dropped points there. It doesn't matter because Wissenlander's immediately made me feel better. Thank you very much, Wissenlander. Hope you're good. Chelsea play Villa away. Wait, I said 1-1. Did you say 1-1 as a prediction or did you say 1-1 when I asked you what the buy-in score was, though? Fat man, none of that makes sense. He did. There you go. Prediction. GG's, Callum. You got yourself a point. Annoyingly, it's at the 90+4 they've equalised, which is... We missed a lot of chances there as well, didn't we? There were scenes of wild celebration, apparently. Yeah, I'm not sure what that means. Get ripped to nick the ha-ha bird for chess. Okay. That's just... In fact, do you know what? Do you know what? Goodbye. That's done. Come in, do some... I shouldn't even acknowledge it, to be honest. But come in, do some weird, like, hostile message to Arsenal fans, like as if I don't know why, to be honest. Like, I don't know who it was directed at Arsenal. He's angry with Arsenal. He's happy that Arsenal lost, so he comes in to say spell every single word wrong. We then talk about the fact that he spelled every word wrong, and it was a weird thing to do. It's a weird thing to come in and do anyway, and then just says shut up. So do you know what? I don't think he's one of us, chat. I don't think he's gonna fit in here. So let's just not let him in enough. He's a Birdfort supporter. Maybe he was a Birdfort supporter. Maybe. So no, he's gonna be gone. I think as Bournemouth are heavily supported here, you should do a Bournemouth save if you win the Prem and Championship. I mean, Callum, there is potential for that at some point. We did do a Bournemouth save on YouTube last year. Up the board, Birdfort. Yeah. So yeah, there's it's up in the air. We could do I'm not sure what to do for the beta yet, but we'll have a think about it. They've all been registered now, have they, Harry? Nice. Thanks for keeping it clean here, mate. Well, we try to, don't we? We try to, Joaquin. We want it to be nice here. I haven't really got time for people coming in with their weird tribalism things. Like, you can laugh and discuss the fact that Arsenal lost and other teams lost, because I'm there for that. That's fine. But I don't. The tribalism stuff and like arguing about football is just it's cringe, isn't it? It's weird. Man UFC for the beta. I mean, it'd be decent. I'd like, get all the use all of the FM branding for it as well on all the thumbnails. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Going full teacher mode. Sometimes you have to, don't you? Sometimes you have to. So yeah, for me, I could tell straight away that Fat Man wasn't going to be somebody I was going to get on with very well. So me and Fat Man, we've gone our separate ways. 4-4-2. All right. It is... Should we have a quick look to see if there's anybody who's going to go out of contract that we might be able to get? He could have jinxed his team's chances today. Irony if they get ripped. Yeah. Cesar Gonyi is still someone I'd love to sign. I don't think that's a contract thing. He's very good though. Expiring in what? No, 6 months. Does it come up now? Are these all? Yeah, they are. I think most of them are, right? Romario Barrow's on there. There's some decent players in here. That wage budget. Yeah, it's oh, hang on. We've got £900. Can I put that into the wage? No. To be honest, it's still fine because they're loving it. We're on course to be within our wage budget, even though we're over. So it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Are any of these young? You. Hamilton Robledo. He's probably not quite good enough, but he's not bad. And he's out of contract in June, look. Oh, I thought he's got a year. Why is he? Oh, I think that's his loan, maybe. Not sure. £919 go shopping around Malvern. Yeah, I think so. Literally first time reading the name Ray Manat. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Pau Torres is on there. I think he went PSG. He did. So many footballings today. I might need an additional TV. Yeah, it's very exciting, isn't it? It's United game first, 12:30, isn't it? There's no one here that I really want to go inside. Romario Barry would be good, but he's now 30. So I don't really want him. The rest of these... This guy's young. He's a real player, isn't he? Yeah. Isn't 6 months June 29th, so not quite. Yeah, that's what I'm... Sometimes they show up in here anyway, though. Yeah, I'm just having a quick little look. Do you watch Gillette Soccer Saturday? Sometimes. Sometimes I'll have it on, yeah. Not religiously, no. Usually, like, if there's a game I want to watch, I'll find a way to watch that game sort of thing. Or just follow the scores. But yeah, sometimes. It is hard. That is a tricky one, Train. That is a tricky one, yeah, for sure. Will Sancho start today? I don't know. How many? He's been there a while, I suppose. He might do. They got rid of the old boys. They did, didn't they? Yeah. Brentford are the only side to ever won 100% of the games they played in the Premier League. That is true, Dazza. And again, drink it in. Drink it in. But you did spell it wrong there. You said Brentford. It's actually Bertford. So, sorry. You like some of the new introductions? Yeah, I don't mind the people they brought in, to be fair. But I think they are missing some of the old guards as well a little bit. Not that I've watched very much since, so yeah. Expecting the attack of James or Elanga, Martial and Greenwood. Think Sancho starts on the bench. Okay, got ya. You need Sancho to play as in your fantasy team. Yeah, that's why it's kind of like... This first one's a bit tricky to pick because you want to tend to avoid the like new signings because they always kind of get bedded in slowly. But at the same time, they will play eventually, so you're planning long term, so you don't have to use... You only get so many free transfers, so that's kind of it, isn't it? Brentford for Premier League. Exactly, Koiking. Exactly. It's actually Brentford with your Danish connections. I like it. All right. Did not rest the team. No, did not. No. We play Manchester United at home. Hopefully, they've had as chaotic a fixture schedule as us. And hopefully they're just as tired. We're going to be... we're not actually too bad. We've also... It's not till later. It's going to be Barrios as the only... tired person, and Botta could start if we need him to. I think we're going to be just about okay in terms of players. World Under-21 Footballer of the Year. 9-1 card in. Jesus. Who's the United manager in your save? I think it's still Ollie, you know. I think Ollie is still the manager. No, it's not. Roberto De Zerbi is. So I am mistaken. World Under-21 Footballer of the Year is... He's got 50 goals in 51 appearances. That's all right, isn't it? Esposito will play and score twice. This is FM. That is true. Shang Tao, I like him. Yoon's come second in Asian Footballer of the Year. Does that make him exempt? All-Star 11. Yoon is on the bench, which is a bit... How has he come second in that, but made the bench? That makes no sense. African 11. Prince is in it. Nice. I thought that was Yusuf Badji there. It's not. Jair Bruno's Brazilian best Europe-based player winner, which is lovely. It's quite niche, that one. What's your FPL team like? I tweeted it yesterday, to be fair. I think I might have changed a couple of things, but it's mainly that.
Follow me. Okay.
Cuisance is second in French Player of the Year. Sitkov has got in the Team of the Week. Loan players return. Mauro Godinez is actually back from his loan, interestingly. Joaquim Silva, thank you for the follow, dude. And also Injexia Pay to Win. Thank you very much for the follow as well. Welcome in.
Follow me.
Cards in, thank you for the follow. You guys have been very kind this morning. Don't use Twitter as last account got hacked to put me off it. Fair enough. Fair enough. I understand. Worded Jair's award horribly. Awfully. Awfully. All right, let's get this team set up then. A couple of tired defenders, but they're going to have to play. Botta's going to come in right mid. Barrios. Oh, Murillo is back. He is back with a vengeance as well, which means we're going to do this. Hey, Leonie's gifted a sub over to Fraj at the exact same time that Broad is subscribed with Prime. Come on. Very, very kind, you guys, today. Thank you very much. We show loads of love. Get Krabs and Lenny's in the chat for Leonie gifted another sub, 360 in total. It's gone to Fraj and Broad for subscribing using your promo. I appreciate you both very, very much. Thank you. Poll back in. Let's do that as well. Lovely scenes. All right. Botta fitness test 75 mins. We need to make sure we've got a centre back and a right back to bring on. Sinchek can be the right back. Centre back is also Sinchek. So let's do Wink on the bench. There we go. That's fine. The rest of the team will be the same. We're going to go attack and we're playing Manchester United. We are done. 359 wasn't a nice round number. It wasn't, was it? Nico says, I'm in the championship for the second season of Exeter. My squad isn't strong enough to make the jump into the Prem. Any tips on how to bring in good players on a low budget? Look abroad. Look in Colombia. Look for those wonder kids abroad in Brazil. It's basically the only thing you can do. Make sure you put your work permit likely on and you can find all the players that are going to get a work permit too. It is closed, the predictions. There we go. And also, Hammy, thank you very much for the follow. Here we go. Manchester United. This is a tough game, this one. Did Chelsea win their game? I think they did. Yeah, because they go within 3 if they won their next game in hand. I think they did. All right, here we go. United on the attack to start. Hadji nicks it, clears it. Bruno's picked it up. He's got hands making a run. Might not need him. Look at this run from Jair Bruno. He's got it on his left as well. He can finish it here. What a run. What a save. What a save. Going to be angry if we win 3-0. Oh, God. Andre Almeida from Guimarães is a good young player. He's probably not that young anymore for my save as I'm mid-2030, but yes. My Hereford save is getting really boring. Should I give it another season? Should I start a new one? It's up to you, really. You could always, like... I don't know. It's up to you. You could always find a... You could start a new save or you could jump ship. Oh, that's annoying. They've scored. Pedro Neto. We missed a chance at one end. Now they've scored. There's their one Knopfler. It's a good finish from Pedro Neto. Ugh. What are your plans for after the stream? Well, it depends, really. We've got a dog carry bag arriving today at some point. So I can carry Lenny in a backpack and he can have his legs out. And if that arrives, we're going for a bike ride. If it doesn't arrive, we need to go tomorrow when it does arrive. So it's very much depending on that. And then back to watch the Liverpool game later, either way. If it doesn't arrive, I'm going to watch football all day. Probably take Lenny for a normal walk. If it does arrive, that's what we're doing. We're going to go do like a little bike trail thing. So I bet you didn't expect that as an answer. That's my plan. Only another 8 goals United. Right, we're losing here. Dropping points. We lost to these last times. This is... Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I'm going to say I'm not happy to the lads and go through and do that. What can you carry in the dog carry bag? You can put another dog carry bag in there. I don't know. Don't die doing physical activity. I will try not to. Come on, we've been the better team. And we're going to get more and more tired. We're going to really struggle here. Do you know what? Let's change. We're clearly not making anything. Let's go 4-2-3-1. Who's tired? I have to take hands off, I think. Hands off or Bruno off here? Who's playing better? Hands at 6.3. All right, hands off. We'll put Murillo through the middle. Can't really put Murillo through the middle because we don't have a left winger. Do you know, Cuisance could do that role quite well. Prediction for the Liverpool game. Hopefully a routine win. I don't actually know what I think will happen. That's what I hope will happen. I need to take hands off, but who here? I want to get Jurassic on, but what's his rating then? Not very good. Maybe I shouldn't change. Maybe I should keep it like this, but do Jurassic on. Because Cuisance and Hadji are going to have to change anyway. Maybe Hadji off for Prince. Let's do that. I've got a French Bulldog, Garai. Yeah, exactly, Miguel. I'm going to try berate them. Right, they liked the berate. We do have a highlight. Come on. Norwich are a good team. I think they've signed up some nice signings as well, and it's away from home. It won't be easy. They've got like the new season bounce thing as well that happens when you're newly promoted. It won't be easy. Fans back in and stuff as well. I just love Liverpool to get off to a good start. Prince into Murillo, who heads over. Another head over. I like Zolis as well. Yeah, I think he's decent. I like Rashika. They've signed some good players. I don't think it'll be easy. But I think Liverpool look good as well, so we'll see. Murillo nicks it. Here we go again. Murillo, Cuisance, ball over the top for Bruno. Flicked onto no one. So I think that is going to be the end of our highlight. Gilmore's a good signing. I think we lose this game, chat. I can't see us doing it. We have a big tackle from Zapata here. It's 2-0. No, headed away. Prince, let's go. 1-1, and I can see us going to win it. But if we don't score soon, Jurassic off the bench. Has to... Yes! Come on. Wrong one. I'm curious about Rashika. Yeah, me too, actually. Come on. We're level. After I said I couldn't see it happening, we're level. Jurassic off the bench to score. It's a great break from us. Prince with a lovely run forward and a brilliant through ball. Perfectly timed. The finish is very clean. Into that near corner. 20 minutes to go. Can we go and find a winner here? There's a highlight straight away. We've got a very tired team. Cuisance is knackered, for example. United on the attack straight away. It's a really awkward time. As soon as you score. Oh, what a finish. Oh my God. By the way, look how good this player is. This is what we're up against. United have this... United's team is not bad. It's a brilliant goal, isn't it? This Pedescu, I think they bought for like 90 million, if it's the same guy. What a finish on his left. Christ. Let me just show you him. That's him. They paid 80 million for him. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? That is a real shame. We need a second equaliser. We've outplayed them as well. I mean, it's unsavable, but he didn't move. Well, probably because it was unsavable. It's also back across goals, so he'd have to, if you actually think about it physically, he'd have to shift his weight again, which is why. Jurassic, we could get an equaliser here if he passes well. Botta, finish from Botta, 2-2. Come on, what a finish from Botta. He loves those. Passing 14, that's a no. Yeah, that is terrible. No. Train. What a game, yes. The shot was completely unsavable, but the goalkeeper must do better there. Exactly. We take a 3-2 win, though. We would, wouldn't we? Can we get through to the end of the game, though, with this team? Is the next question. We've got 9 minutes and a very tired team. Cuisance off, maybe? 2-2 is a good result. It would. It would be decent. I'm going to take Cuisance off just because he's been tired for so long. We'll do Iriarte. Venezuelan man can do stuff. It's a patter off I also thought about, but yeah. I don't like changing defenders. They've got a highlight with a minute to play. I hate this. We lost 3-2 to these last time. In the last minute, didn't we? We lost exactly the same. We've been unlucky today. We've conceded 2 94th minute goals. I'm going to London only to eat there. Quick flight, eat, quick flight back. No, nice. No, I've never been there, Train. Or had that. We've lost 3-2 to them again. That's 2 games today. It's obviously not Leonie. He's definitely not being serious. 94th minute goals twice. Oh, pain. Pain. Oh, I think our lead at the top of the league is about to disappear as well. Chelsea, if they win, go 2 points off us. Pain. Max pain, exactly that. Look at our United results this year, though. I'll stay on this screen for a second. We've lost 3-2 there. The only 2 times we've lost in the league this year is 3-2 loss to Manchester United where they scored in the 94th minute and a 3-2 loss to Manchester United where they scored in the 92nd minute. It's that's painful, that. Fiorin, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. That's 2 games in a row that we've dropped points. It is this hectic period, though. Did you see how tired our team was late on there? I don't know what else we could do, really, but that was it. I will change the team slightly for the next game because we play Fulham in the FA Cup next. So, yeah. I mean, that form is class. It was until then. And then Liverpool, Arsenal next in the league. Yeah, well, they're not quite as good these days, Liverpool, Arsenal. We've got the golden ball. Does that mean there's a new next gen, or was that at a different time? I feel like that's actually at a different time. Mbappe's won the Ballon d'Or, though. Nice, Harry. That's cool. Upsetting. Yeah, the form before that was quite nice, wasn't it? And we started today's stream with a 5-0 win. All right, Liverpool, Arsenal, Wolves. Kind of repeating the run of games we had here. Arsenal, Wolves, look. And then Liverpool just before it. See if we can bounce back. Should we check the golden ball? How's Dane Scarlett doing? He's not very good in my save. This is before he kind of got a bit of a boost. We had him actually at Hereford. He was not very good. When did Liverpool come up against the mighty Brentford? I'm not sure. Mbappe won it. Esposito second. Havertz third. Havertz been there or thereabouts like every year, look. Except for that year. But he was back in it the year before. Mbappe's won it 3 of the last 4. Leroy Sané won it in 2022. Which is interesting. They have a new next gen though. This is an old one. To Cox. Who's not that good. Well, he's quite good, I suppose. Yeah, Dane Scarlett's not that good. How's Erling in your save? Pretty good. He's been at City for a long time. Doing all right. Never like shining above everybody else. Esposito's done better than Haaland in this save. Play Liverpool in September. It's not that far away then for Brentford. You started a career with Vitória de Guimarães. It's quite difficult, but I managed to qualify for the Europa League. Andre Almeida is something fantastic. Love that, Miguel. Can Erling even be bad? No. Never bad. Sometimes better than other times. I actually will scout that. Let's get an assignment going there. All right, Championship Player of the Month is... I don't know. I don't care about any of them. You don't need to tell me. Jair Bruno's got Player of the Month, though. He's got 7 goals in January. Which is decent, isn't it? Is it January? Yeah. No, for December, sorry. Jair Bruno's also Young Player of the Month. Look at that. A clean sweep for Young Player of the Month. Top 3. Hans was second. Sitkov was third. Dane Scarlett going to have a breakthrough season. I can see it, yeah. Happy New Year, everyone, yeah. Just started a new save with 6th Division Finnish team called Chicken Wings. Doesn't get better than this. Yeah, I've seen some of those teams. That's ridiculous. It's like the, is it like Happy Shorts or Love Shorts or something? The Finnish team. That's another one. Yeah. Happy New Year. All right, we could actually check now, I suppose, see if there's any more of these players. Now that it has actually gone to the date that it needs to be. These guys are running out of contract in the summer, so it is the same players pretty much, look. Bruno Guimarães. Don't think I want any of them. Villa wants some of these. Villa want him, look, as well. Luca Pellegrino. Nah. Thiago Thomas gets quite good on this game. He's 28, though. 23-year-old? I know you can't see some of these. Yeah, FC Santa Claus. That's the one as well. Did the second jab hit harder than for anyone else? Had mine on Wednesday. The first one gave me a slightly sore arm, but was gone after today. The second one gave me a massive headache on Thursday. Ollie, yeah, like sore all over, like really achy. I'm still not fully over it. I had it on Tuesday, and I'm still like, I feel fine now, but I've got a cold still. Second one was way worse, yeah. Had a dead on for an hour after my second jab, but after that I was fine. Which one did you have, by the way, Ollie? Did you have the Moderna flavour? Because if you did, that seems to be a bit of a pattern as well. But no, I was all right first one. Like, I slept. I was knackered, actually, after the first one, but felt fine and just slept for a bit. Second one, I was actually properly rough. Been tied for a week now, yeah. You have the Pfizer flavour. Okay. All the teams in Guam have cool name. They do, Ollie, yeah. Your second jab got cancelled. That's annoying, CJ. Can you rebook it? Or have you rebooked it? So yeah, I've been like, I went home on Wednesday. I didn't stream on Wednesday because I had my jab on Tuesday and felt awful in the morning. Felt awful at night, actually, then didn't sleep well because of it. And then felt awful in the morning. Maybe because I didn't sleep well as well, to be honest. Hello, Daniel. How are you? For some reason, I nearly said hello, Daniel Garvino then. Hope you're good. Gonzalez out on loan? Nah. Is there anyone we need to sell, actually, in this window? Well, Rivas is wanted on loan. Right, you can go out on loan, mate. I want to loan you so you play games and score goals. You can have him for free. You got Pfizer both times, just had a sore arm both times, nothing else. Well, that's you. Good stuff. Enjoy that. Alamede's out of contract in the summer. Do you reckon it'll be worth loaning Arroyo? Like, if people paid his wages, I think he scored loads of goals. His third choice, we could probably cope without. Because basically, if we can go to one striker if we really struggle. I kind of think about loaning him till the end of the season, maybe. My afternoon consists of searching for a centre that'll do it early. I got you. Got you. He's back on that mission. All right, we've got offers for Rivas. We would like him to be a starter, please. Hanover in the Bundesliga works. We'll have Bournemouth in the Premier League. That kind of works. We'll have Fenerbahce deep line forward. I don't like that. I might reject the others. I assume they all did the wages. Didn't actually check. Zinedine Martial completely bold. It's slightly disconcerting. Is he actually in real life, or is it just... Oh, no, I didn't ask for the wages for him, did I? 200 on loan. Sorry. Augsburg and Atletico Madrid regular starter. Now, this is done. Do we send... Napped it off. Fair enough, Wildcat, then. Yeah, fair. Do we send Arroyo out on a loan? They're going to pay his wages. We won't play them in the Champions League. Well, we might, I suppose. But he won't be able to play. Or will he? He will be able to play. That's fine. Man United and Leeds doing scraps in the street. Oh, really? End of this vid. I see.
Follow me.
Oh, hang on. What? Yeah, the 4th of January. And he'll score loads of goals. Yeah, regular starter. They've told me he's going to be a regular starter. Loan cannot be terminated, though, if he's not. Won't he be cup tied? Yeah, he should be cup tied then, right? They say regular starter. True. Can Augsburg one be... So Augsburg is more money. We actually get like 1.2 mil from the Augsburg one. And would want to go there. I mean, should I just accept both of these? It's yeah. But then he's really good. So he actually might play because he's really good anyway. Like, we are offering out a really good player. You can't recall him anyway, but yeah, exactly. I'm going to accept both and just see what he does. Because there's the money option on one and the other is the fact that they're really good. That's what I think, Koikin. I think it'll bring him back with a big... He'll come back with scoring loads of goals and a big value. Especially if he plays at Atletico. His value is going to be huge when he comes back. Yeah, not for... It's whether he starts or not. They said regular starter, though. So, we'll see. Dark Fox and Lewis, thank you both for the follows. Welcome in. Hope you're both well. I think it's worth loaning him, though. Let's give him some games. Rivas can go as well. Especially as it then, you know, we're slightly over the wage budget. It means that we're not over the wage budget anymore either, which I think is a decent little bonus. All right. Yoon has been called up for the Asian Cup finals. Hopefully he wins it and then he's not going to have to do military service. What's this Giazzo? Is that Anthony Martial bold? Wow. He also looks like the Grinch there with that face. And maybe it's the green behind him. That is very interesting. I am slightly uncomfortable looking at that now. Yeah, I am. This is true. All right, anyone we should be signing in this window? He's going to be good. Oh, he's 24 already, so maybe not. Okay, he doesn't have a release clause either. Volta. Ooh, free on a free was that? No, what? Oh, transfer. Volta. Good for them. I hope they hit each other hard. Yes. Why is he 24 and still in Brazil? I'm not sure. Lewis, loving the stream. Thank you for watching, my friend. Appreciate you. Do you have a release clause? Why are their release clause so big? 364 million. He's 25 and still in Brazil. Why have these just appeared? This guy is 25. I don't know. I've not added any leagues or anything. These guys have just appeared, it seems. Very odd. Just pay his release clause. Yeah, probably should. Okay. That's weird. That's weird. What's this link now? Oh, the Leeds and United fans were kicking off. Are they idiots? Idiots. Okay. I don't really want to sign any of them for that much money. Yeah, the release clause only for domestic teams as well. Yeah, we couldn't even trigger their 325 million pounds release clause, even if we wanted to. We have zero money. Also, this is true. We should not even look. We're just tempting ourselves when we can't do it. It's like, yeah, we should stop, shouldn't we? Good morning. Hello. How are you, Lego? Hope you're good, my friend. Welcome in. If you have clubs in continental competition selected in the database, then older players spawn when the club qualifies. That'll be it then. Those clubs must have qualified for European continental competition, and then they've spawned in some players. Got it. Have we mentioned Arsenal bad? We have. Get ripped. Bertford is what we said about it. Right. Loan players from higher leagues. That's definitely a thing, Lewis. Yeah. Loan players from higher leagues. Look for like worldies from abroad. Up the board for it. On my third cup of death-proof coffee. Wow. I've never tried one of those. Phil gets one as well. I've never tried one of those coffees that are supposed to be like super strong. I reckon I just get a headache though. Please don't mention Arsenal. I'm still mad and sad. Sorry, Turtle. I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, Arsenal. It's not a great start to the season. It's not what you want, is it, as an Arsenal fan? Also, my FPL team is actually quite similar to Timor's this year, so this is good news. Is it, Dan? Hey, you might be onto something then. Headache plus accelerated heart rate. Exactly. Never a good combination, I find. All right, we've got a bid for somebody here. I thought that was Jair Bruno then. No. Jose Gonzalez, who I'm going to keep because I need him as a backup. Someone triple captain Canyon straight off the bat, 33 points. Yeah, which I do not understand. It's honestly, even if it, yeah, you'd probably want your triple captain to get a bit more than that anyway, but it's a very weird start. That's a problem. Hans is going to be out for 2 to 3 weeks with a pulled calf. Very annoying. That means he misses Liverpool. At least we've got Jurassic to come in, but that's very annoying. Yeah, maybe his mum. Maybe Sergio Canos himself. Yeah, Hans Saj. Very Saj. Just unpull your calf. Yeah. Just push it. Innit? You know what I mean? Are these guys any good then? Because they've not even been scouted. Do you want to just, like... If you're telling me to sign them, at least go and scout them. How many are there? 42. Perfect. Get me a scout report and I'll have a look at them. Didn't know it was a dairy farm, yeah. No idea, but the average was 1 point on FPL with the highest being 47. Yeah, I saw that. How do these people do it? That's what I want to know. Basically, I'm on double the average, so... I am at least twice as good as the average FPL player at this current moment. That's exciting, isn't it? Oh, have we got United team news coming out now, right? Who's starting? Tony got robbed of his assist. He did. You got 0 on FPL yesterday. What happens when you have no... That is what happens, Ola. Yes. Is Sancho going to be starting then? We figured out last night that Daniel is a time traveller. I know he didn't touch it, but neither did Bruno last year for Cavani. Yeah, that's also true, yeah. That was annoying, that one. That really annoyed me. Oh, City spending 93 mil on a winger. From Spurs as well. Oh, I wanted him, but I'm not getting him for... He's very good, but I'm not spending 82 million. Who's Maxwell? Who's... Okay. I predicted both goals within a minute of it happening. Really? It's incredible. Incredible. Come on then. What's the team? Is Sancho starting? It's on BT this morning, right? Well, this afternoon it will be. Yeah, that's true, Dan. That is true. Am I the only one who picked Martinez over Sanchez in goal? I had him for a while. I actually went back again to Sanchez, though. Just because he's 2 million cheaper. Or 1 million cheaper, whatever it is. Sancho's on the bench. Would you like some breaking news, chat? Manchester United team news. De Gea starts in goal. Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, Shaw at the back. McTominay and Fred in midfield. James, Bruno, Pogba, Greenwood. Very interesting indeed, isn't it? You've got a subs bench of Tom Heaton, Mata, Martial, Pereira, Dallo, Sancho, Matic, Williams and Van der Beek. For Leeds. In goal, Meslier. Ayling starts. Cooper, Cox, Struijk, Dallas, Click. Rafinha starts. I'm telling you the ones that I've got in my team where I'm saying they start. And then up front, well, not up front. Harrison, Rodrigo, Bamford. For the bench, Clayson, Firpo, Forshaw, Roberts, Costa, Phillips. Yeah, Calvin on the bench. Somerville, Greenwood and Shackleton on the bench for Leeds. There you go. Sancho, the new Van der Beek. Yeah, he's not actually starting any games this year. You wasted your vice captain on Sancho. Yes, you did. Dan James, run fast on the bench. Fourth round of the FA Cup. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Hereford will play if they beat Fulham. Rotherham. Oh, I'd like to beat Fulham and play Rotherham. They're not very good compared to us. I need Danny Ings to stick a few in, yes. I also have Ings, so that would be okay for me. I wouldn't mind it. Who have I got in that game then? I've got... Did I say Shaw starts? So I've got Shaw. I've got Bruno. And then for Leeds, I've got Rafinha. And Ayling, but Ayling's on my bench. Lingard not even on the bench? No. I wonder what that says about his potential move then. Or a potential move. Alrighty. I have Wan-Bissaka, but that's it, I think. Cool. I got Shaw in my team as Sancho. We have quite similar teams too. Do we, Dan? Have you checked them? That means I'm on the right lines with Timor as well then. This is good news. Alright, team for today then. We are fully fit apparently. I'm going to change some of these from here because it is Fulham, their championship. We're going to have... Oh, so you started Tony over at ESR and they got the same points anyway, so it doesn't really matter. If you'd got the assist, then yeah, you would have made the good call. But yeah. I was planning to put Sancho as I have his autograph. Fair enough. You know, a bit of loyalty there. Let's change this slightly then. Barrios back from his injury. Let's give him some game time. Get this sharpness up. Jurassic will start anyway. With Arroyo? Let's give Arroyo a start. As he's out on loan anyway soon, we might as well use, you know, make him tired. Left mid. Maria will start, I think, but we'll go Zapata and we'll think about Diaz maybe at some point. Let's start Wink.
Follow me. Okay.
Joshua. Thank you very much for the follow. Anyone else we should be starting here? Puitos and Hadji. We should... Oh, I haven't got Prince, have I? Let's start Venezuelan man. Prince is at the African Nations Cup and Yoon's at the Asian Games or Asian Cup. Hello, Dappy. How you doing, buddy? Right, we need to bounce back to winning ways after losing. It's a very strong team, but with lots of players rested. Right back. Where's Gonzalez? I didn't do next game only either, which is dumb. Should I put that Gonzalez guy right back? Where is he? Or should I put Sinchek right back? He's on international duty anyway. Every time I've needed him, he's been on international duty. Maybe Sinchek right back to save Radas. Radas was tired, actually. Iriarte with the best form in the team. Yeah, he's a big dog. Venezuela man. Ollie. No. Don't even try it, Callum. Okay. We've changed. Does There's a fair few changes. Let's do that. Joshua, we're doing Hereford. We're in our 11th season. We're in the Premier League. Currently top, but only by about 3 points. It's very tight at the top. Chelsea are very good. But this is an FA Cup game against Fulham right now. Doing all right. We've gone through to the next round of the Champions League in our first season in it. Let's see if we can go through. We'll get Rotherham in the next round if we win this game against Fulham as well, which would be good. How about Angus Gunn? We could have done Angus Gunn, to be fair, but I'm going to keep Sunday there. Arroyo coming forward then to Iriarte. Venezuela man out wide to Zapata. Zapata down the left into Murillo. Into Iriarte. Venezuela man goes for goal. I think it was a cross, but it was a shot on target in the end. Yeah, Sancho not starting, CJ. We've just had a look at that, actually. Interesting, isn't it? New signing, though. You kind of sometimes expect that. It's a weird attack, though. Murillo, what a run. He's waltzing. And he's missing. Did that come off? Was that a shot from Murillo or did it come off Jurassic? It mentioned Jurassic's name. Good run from Murillo before it, though. I'm going to make a bold statement. I don't think Tottenham will win the Premier League this season. Oof, he's gone bold there, everyone. We can't rule it out at this stage, so that's a very bold statement. They're in here. It's a Costa. Good save, Sunday Williams. That's why you don't start Angus Gunn. What a save, Sunday Williams. But they have Eric Dirt. Yes. That is true. You spelled his name Eric Dirt there, which I quite like. That was actually a really good save, wasn't it? It was. Fulham on the attack again. Acosta beaten in the air by Brazilian Yoon. Here comes Barrios down the right. Into Arroyo. In the box. He's away from his man. Interesting cross. He went behind his man a bit there. Zapata, though. We're still going. What can he do? He finds Maria, who finds Arroyo. It's the bar. Oh, I thought Jurassic might win it. But what about when they play Bertfort? That's also true. The mighty Bertfort will rip them to shreds. Dylan, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome in. Hope you're well, my friend. Appreciate you pressing the follow button. Are we close to any milestones with followers? Should we check? Oh my lord, what have I pressed there? Just left the game. Did not mean to do that. Thank you. Oh, I suppose we're not far off 6,500. That's cool. We're 31 away. Jurassic into Arroyo. Cleared. I don't love the fact that we're still 0-0 with Fulham here. Yeah, there was. Yeah, I saw Fabrizio Romano was talking about a new bid from City. Maria wide. Aston Villa will finish above Spurs. Do you reckon? Does you reckon? It remains to be seen whether Villa are good. The signings don't look good, but whether they actually play good, we'll see. Jurassic has to be. It is 1-0. Finally, we lead. 150 million Levy will accept, probably. Jurassic with another goal. He's going to have to... I'm glad that he's informed because he's going to have to play now with Hans' injury. It's a good little finish from him on his left foot, and we do now lead. Which reminds me, I should probably take him off if we do get ourselves a lead. We might not, though. Here's a chance for Fulham. Shanley into... Good hit. What a goal. Clinton Mola. That's 1-1 then. We keep conceding straight after a goal. Very often. I feel like Villa could flop. Me too, a bit. I think that's just experience speaking a bit. That you see teams make really good signings sometimes. If there's lots of them, there's a lot of change. It really can go one or two ways. Yeah. Leon Bailey's a great signing. If he settles. He's a bit unproven still, isn't he? We'll see. Had my African... What, Mola, did you? Nice. Hadji's nicked it here as we try and retake the lead. Someone make a run for him. Arroyo. He's eventually made a run. He's going to get there and score. He's offside. That was very weird forward play from Arroyo. Like, he didn't make the run, then he did make the run, and then he was offside, and then the keeper could have got it. Like, why didn't he make... Oh, it's weird. Oh, it's very tight. 1-1. We've got a 0.98 XG with 11 shots as well. Very good from us. Here's Webster. Mola. Fulham will look a bit dangerous here, you know. Going to call it now Newcastle to go down. Yeah. I mean, I can see that. Unlucky Will. All right, he's offside. Jesus Christ. I'm scared. Well, who was offside here? Was it the initial cross? No, when he heads it down to him, he's offside. Wow. Yeah, Fulham look dangerous. I'm going to say I'm not happy. I wanted to take players off, but I don't think that's going to happen now. We need a second goal.
Follow me.
We've upped our XG and stuff, I suppose. LFC Rob, welcome in, buddy. Thank you for the follow. Here can Fulham again, unless we break from this situation. Oh my God, the defending is awful. The finish is outrageously good. But what are we doing? It's going to be one of those days, chat, I think. We've conceded 2 94th minute goals today. Now we're losing to Fulham. I don't know why I didn't watch that again. It was a great finish, but it looks like it's going to be one of those days. I'm going to have to make changes. Stop losing, yeah. All right, Arroyo's not played great. Murillo, are you tired? You're not too bad. So Murillo there. We haven't really got... Oh, I can't even do Murillo there, can I? Who goes in there? Cuisance? Cuisance might do a job there, you know. Hadji looks tired. Barrios not playing well. Just want fresh legs, really. Let's just do those for now. Too many changes at Newcastle, you think? I didn't mean to encourage there. We're losing to a team from the league below. Get your act together. Do something. Too many changes for this game, you mean? You say that, but I tend to think that sometimes. I only made 6, and we've done this in the Champions League all year and won all of those games. So it's one of those. I don't know why I didn't berate. Yeah. He's off. He's off. So I don't necessarily think it is too many changes. I didn't do any like sweeping changes. We kept with the same system. We'll see. We've got 15 minutes to try and get a winner here. Well, not a winner. Equalise. Turn this around, I mean. Penalty? We're going to pick it up anyway. Botta? That pass is just off. Look, the passing is just a little bit behind each time. Hadji. Iriarte. Find that ball that you sometimes do. Hadji. That's terrible. We've kept it, though. Botta. Botta off the bench. Oh, he's almost done it again. Botta off the bench is a really good option. He pops up with goals. He didn't there, though. They've got 10, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Don't know how I do this necessarily. How can we make this work? I want to go to this. Yeah, James, better. Not 100% still, actually, but definitely better. Botta. Right, who's out of position here? Murillo and Botta. I've got one change left, so I can keep one of them on. Sinchek will do a job there. Do you know what? Botta could probably do a job there. No, he can't. How am I going to make this work? The rest are all right. Botta and Murillo. Murillo, I think, can play that left side. Let's do that. And Murillo's just going to play through the middle. For 6 minutes. We've got a corner. It's headed away. We've not got many back. Armin. Tackle him? Tackle him. Right, we have tackled him. We should have players forward now. Jurassic. He's good in the air. Murillo out of position. But Jurassic, look, he's in space. What are you doing? Just for one day, James. That's all right then, buddy. I'm glad that you got better. Cuisance? How? There's no way we should be losing this. I just need... Even if we get a replay, I'm happy with it. Or does it go extra time? I can't remember. What a ball! Jurassic at the back post! We are level! Come on! There it is! Off the bench and scoring. Actually, he wasn't off the bench. He started, didn't he? Was that Iriarte with the ball in? Was that Venezuelan man? I didn't play the thing. It was Iriarte. Look at the ball in. It's a beauty. With 4 minutes to go, I'm going to keep it. We might as well go for this. I don't know if this goes replay. I'm not conceding another 94th minute goal, FM. 3 in a stream is mental. Goes extra time. Christ, I don't know what we're going to do extra time. Okay, he's missed it. Is it extra time because of the COVID things? No, what a game. I think... Yeah, no, I think we get a replay. It's FA Cup, so we go replay. Right. Do you know what? We live to fight another day. It's not really what we want, but... We'll take it that we saved it at the end. We scored in the 90th minute to take it. It's we threw everything forward and got the goal. It's not what we wanted. It's 3 games without winning now, which is a bit yikes, especially now as we now stick another game in, which we don't need at all, but yeah. 2-2. Well done, Jurassic, at least. He scored 2 goals. Match load isn't that big anyway. Yeah, exactly. All right. They've moved the Arsenal game. That might not be the worst thing, you know. When's that gone? It's gone at the end of January, 3 days before. We've got a bit of a rest before it. We don't play Liverpool and Arsenal back-to-back anymore, which might not be the worst thing in the world. That could have gone worse, I think. And then we play Fulham at home, which, again, we should be able to rest for. Obviously not too much, because clearly we can't beat them. They were down to 10 men as well, weren't they? Hans will also be back for that Arsenal game. And yeah, that's true. It could have been worse, you know, yeah. Where do you think Arsenal will finish this season after yesterday's game? Top or bottom half? Mid-table, probably. Probably mid-table. Bid for Kalama. All right. The 40% of next sale is tempting me there. Like, if he's going to be any good, we'll take 40% in the future. We'll take that, I think. All right. This song makes me feel like I'm going to some sort of fast fashion retail shop. That's the vibe I was going for. All right. Are we letting Arroyo go out on loan then to Augsburg? So we said that maybe Augsburg was better. He's actually chosen to go to Augsburg, which gets us a little bit of money. 40k a week plus paying his wages. Do we let him go? I'm going to let him go. We'll make a parting thing as well. We'll reassess when you come back, Luis. Stonks, big stonks. As long as he plays now, I'll be happy. Because if he plays games, he should score goals in the Bundesliga, really. You'd think. Have Hajduk got any good players now that we should be signing? Oh, that's the schedule. No. This is a waste of time, wasn't it? They've got no real players. What a waste of my life. Their youngest player is 24. They're paying more than Atletico send him to Germany. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And he chose that. I let him choose between the 2 and he chose that one. So we take those. It's quite good. Pretty good. It costs 100 million. He's pretty good. Spurs are through to... That's the first leg. So Spurs look like they might go through to the final, rather. Angus Gunn's going to retire at the end of the season, everybody. That's upsetting. How's the Xbox? I've not played on it for a while or done anything on it for a while because I've been at home or not very well. So it's all right, but I've not really played it too much. I did go on Ultimate Team the other day, though. Played one draft and realised I didn't really enjoy it. So, you know. We'll try again next year. Apparently, the John's got the beta and he says it's quite good. He's quite enjoying it, so... Right, Rivas is also going to go to the Bundesliga. So we will send him out as well. We've lost all of our backup strikers, but I think we'll be fine. Yep, you can go. Angus Gunn retires. We're going to have to get a new backup goalkeeper. Or will it be Ollie French? Is the question on one person's lips. Have the beta, but there's a fair few bugs in career mode. Well, I guess that's all right because it's the beta, but... How does gameplay feel? That's like the only thing that I really care about massively. Makes it quite... Oh, they make it actually quite difficult to play, do they? That's just interesting. We're thinking of doing on FM22 if you're going to do anything. I'm not sure. I kind of fancy streaming it a bit. The career mode changes look quite fun, so maybe that. We'll see. We'll see. Come on, Norwich. Hello, Chris. How you doing, buddy? But it feels decent. Yeah, John says the gameplay's good. So we'll see. Yeah. We'll come up with some kind of like workflow where we can do FM streams and some FIFA streams. I don't want it to impact on each other too much, sort of thing, but we'll see. Player's career, I highly recommend with the new changes. Yeah, that type of thing I think is cool. Lenny's doing his thing. I can't show you with the Lenny cam, but he's doing the thing where he's looking out the window. He's got a stool. I'll try and show you on the thing. Look, I'll take a photo for you. Lenny is sat at the window. That's what he's currently doing, chat. The window's open a tiny bit. He's sat on a stool looking out the window. And he absolutely loves it. His favourite pastime these days. Oh, hang on a minute. There you go. Ooh, they've offered a contract. You've made a bid as well. I'm going to reject yours, even though it's a decent bid, because there's no future clause. I see. Yeah. That's actually true, Dan, isn't it? Gameplay's always better, then it gets patched back to normal. They get people to buy it, and then it gets patched back to normal, and then it's crap. This guy looks good. Davide Lavaca. Yeah, he's ready for his bike ride. Lenny, what are you doing? No, he's just staring at the wall. Okay. So if his bag arrives, yeah, he's ready for his bike ride. Surveying his kingdom, yeah. More like he's watching people walk past outside and coughing at them. Kind of barks like this. So that's actually what he's doing. Anytime anyone walks by on the pavement, that's what he does.
Okay.
Skyzoo, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Wagwan. Will, how you doing, buddy? Why would I loan you croissants? Like, why on earth would I say yes to that? Weird. He's literally my best player. Weird. Yes, Mr. Booty, how are you? That's not good news. What's he done? Wear and tear. A tight thigh. Right. He's got a tight thigh. He's going to be out for 2 days. Oh, dear. Right. I think he's going to have to play despite his tight thigh. Hopefully, I don't know how back he's going to be. Oh, I don't like that, though. I feel like we're getting quite unlucky today. Ollie French does not start. No. I have some brilliant news. Been offered a transfer of my current worker to the one in Oxford. And the shifts are 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Yes, Will. Will's back on the mod squad. Everyone's delighted, Will. Yeah, we're still doing predictions. That P, if you want to get your prediction into the chat, Leonie will have a look at it. Make a note of it, etc., etc. Not loan listed, so leave him alone. Everyone's delighted with that, Will. Delighted. Save Ollie. Yeah. Not yet. I mean, we are pretty much at game day, so it's probably now. You can gamble, yes. Philip! Thank you for the 23. The Reds are back today. Let's go. Nearly 2 years, mate. What a madness. What a madness indeed. 2 years, a long time. Thank you for the 23. Chat. Show some love. Let's get some Lennies and some crabs in there. Give me 5 secs. All good. All right. We are... The team is very empty. We're playing Liverpool away. This is scary. You're out for a day. You're fully fit, though. I'm playing him. I might put a keeper. I might put Angus Gunn on the bench just in case, but I'm going to play him. Is that a risk? Yes. Croissant's in for Venezuela man, who was actually quite good. Bruno back in. You're going to go there. You're not allowed to do predictions in Sweden. Feels bad. Are you not trained? That's annoying, yeah. Vukadin on the bench? Yeah, we are. This squad is getting stretched at the moment, isn't it? There's a prediction. There's a gamble. Will Hereford concede in 65th minute or later? Will we concede another late goal is basically what Dan's asking there. Yes or no? Hans, how long are you out for? 2 weeks. Ugh. Botta or Barrios? I think Botta's been better. And if Botter's been better, we should go with Botter. Sitkov back in. Sinchek out and Radas back in. That is going to be the team. We need to bounce back here. We have not won in 3. The prediction's about to end. The team has been submitted. We're not underway. We're ready to start. Liverpool away. I'm a bit nervy about this one. Jason Tyndall's Liverpool. Not what they were, but it's still Liverpool, and we've not been in great form. Just scraping a draw against Fulham, losing to Manchester United, and conceding a 94th minute equaliser to West Ham. It's not really what we want. But here we go. Liverpool on the attack in the first minute. We've nicked it back. Can we... A nice early goal to settle the nerves would be good. Here we go. Bruno into Jurassic, cleared, booted forward, which Sunday Williams with his tight calf. Or was it a calf? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? With his tight calf, is able to just pass it around. Can we stop giving him the ball, please? We know he's injured. He's trying to deliberately get Angus Gunn on the pitch or what here? Murillo. Driving forward. Murillo. Zapata. Into the box. Bruno. Oh, Murillo. Oh, how have we not scored? Let's go Hereford. Oh, yeah, probably, Phil. We've got, like, all of our players out injured, and I've just loaned 2 of them out. Here we go, though. We should have been 1-0 up there. Bruno into Hadji. Lovely ball. Botter controls it. Shoots. Scores. 1-0, lads. Don't know what I'm doing. Phil FM finger wag. 1-0. Oh, yeah, it was thigh. Sorry, Callum. I think it was a thigh. The Liverpool manager, for some reason, is Jason Tyndall. And Liverpool have conspired to finish about 13th every season he's been manager. Botter with the finish, though. Near post. Smashes in. Alisson sits down on his arse. It's not Alisson. It's Sarsotto. Summerstud. What a guy. Thank you for another gifted. Gifting a sub over to Rusty the Snowman. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you very much. Thank you, dude. He's come in, dropped a follow, subscribed at tier 2, and dropped 2 gifted sub. What a man. What a hero. Thank you, buddy. Liverpool looking to break with Thiago, who of course, they stole from us, if you remember. They're looking to sign Barrios as well. I think they played... Good Lord, Botter. What are you doing, mate? Just slid through people's legs there. He's pit into Corvino. What? Just... That was so weird. So much of that was so weird. First of all, I just want to watch Botter's tackle. What does Botter... What's he up to here? He's like, the ball's with Mariba. So Botter decides to slide through Kaminsky's legs to try and get to him, look. Which is odd in itself. The ball then goes forwards. And then this tackle. How is this legal? From Zapata. I'm sure you can't tackle from this area. And then Radas clears it off of Sitkov for a corner. Okay. As we were. Yes, Summerstud. Use those emotes. Corner to Liverpool. Headed over by a Liverpool player. Didn't quite catch his name. We keep our lead. I'm going to praise them, I think. We've got a corner. 2-0 here from a Sitkov header, please. There it is. It's over the bar. Almost predicted it. Okay. See, I want like a 3-0 lead just so we can't concede in the 94th minute to drop points again, because that seems to be the way that it keeps going. Murillo crosses. Jurassic to Bruno. Had to beat. Lovely play. Bruno. 2-0. Love it. Why is Tyndall? I don't know, Phil. They finished quite low. Sacked Gerrard, I think it was, and then brought in Jason Tyndall. Jurassic's pass here is nice. Bruno scores another. It's 2-0. Can we please revert back to the norm, which was us just winning 5-0 in every game? Because I liked that. I was having fun when that was happening. Losing to Manchester United upset me. Botter. He scored the first. He's now running into the box looking for another. Good hit, good save. Yeah, it was fun when we were winning 5-0 every game.
Follow me. Okay.
Sir Nat Phillips. What a name. Thank you very much for the follow. Also, Game Boy Ben, thank you for the follow. 2 follows coming in very quickly there. We vibing to the music. Yeah, we are. Nick that Cuisance. No, Pitt beats him. Mariba. Liverpool are still dangerous here. Cuisance. What a tackle. What a terrible pass from Botter, but what a tackle that was. Can we just keep this tight? That's our ball. That's Bruno. He's got Jurassic with him. He's been tackled. Liverpool keep winning it back, which makes me worried about this. We keep winning it back, though. Thiago. I'm good, Game Boy Ben. How are you, buddy? Thank you for dropping in. Dropping a follow. Appreciate you. Marie, but look, this is a very long highlight. Excruciatingly long. It was always going to end up in a goal, wasn't it? Always. What was that CBS name? Not sure. That was always going to go in. You know that, right? Yeah, actually, that's a good idea, Leonie. Maybe we won't do the Premier. Good idea. That is a good point. Kaminsky. Good finish. It's 2-1. They had the ball for 10 minutes. This is 2030, I think. Or 2031 now, actually. We're into January. 2031, Game Boy Ben. Bruno looking for a third for us. Down the left into Jurassic. A lovely ball. Jurassic. Oh, it should have been. We're missing chances again and making me worried. Yeah, 2031, season 11. We're currently top of the league, just about. We're in the window now, Summerstead, but we haven't got any money. Hans buries that. He almost certainly does, yeah. Right, half time. 2-1. Don't let your performance levels drop. I'm worried that they're going to get tired here. He's bankrupt. Pretty much, yes. Yeah, some people just love to start again. I love the long-term saves. They're my fave. It's start to rain here at Anfield. Here's Jurassic. Can he shoot? Can he score? Can he? I don't know what he did. I think it was a shot. It wasn't very good, though. Question. Go on. Sitkov into Botta. You know what? Just to spice it up. If you can sell a player for more than 30 mil, I'll gift a tier 2 sub. If I can sell a player. I don't think we've got any players to sell, though. Don't know. Botta into the box. I will have a look. Radas. I mean, it's tempting. Everyone that plays FM is always bankrupt. Yeah. But it's too much fun signing people, isn't it? I think that's the problem. I'd really like a third goal here. I'm a very worried person. Mario into Bruno. Here it is. Yeah! Lovely football. Jurassic scores. Let's have some Jurassic emotes in the chat. We do get the third. Now we just need to be careful. Good finish. Bruno with a lovely assist. Zapata's ball into Mario. Mario's ball over the top. It was nice. Bruno gets there first. The pullback's good. The finish is solid. 3-1. Now let's have a look. Where are we tired? Where do we need to just be a little bit careful? Don't think we need to do too much right now. Not yet, Phil. We've been bottling it late because we've got a very tired squad. We'll see. Bruno into Botta. Could be 4. Oh, finish from Botta is second. Another assist for Bruno. Now that's 4. That's better. That's better. Given how easy it is to make profits on players in FM, keeping money in the bank is like keeping actual money in a sock under your bed. Exactly, right? Exactly. It's pointless. Might as well spend it. Botta's finish is good. We lead 4-1. Now we might be making it look easy. Yeah. Now I agree, Phil. Especially if we get a 5th here. Jurassic. Botta. Botta's on a hat-trick, by the way. Radas. Hadji. Botta. Bruno. Yes! It's 24 for the season. It's easy against... Yeah, that is true, Carden, yeah. And in this save, they're not very good. So I'll accept it. I'll let you off for that one as well. We are 5-1 up at Anfield, yeah. Bruno. How many is that? Is that 2 for him? 24 for the season, by the way. Yeah, 2 for him. What a signing. Let's make changes as I've not done a sub. Hadji's tired, so we'll bring on Vukadin, who is back from injury. Might as well stagger the subs a little bit here. I'm not really sure why. I think we might have won this game now. Should rest, really, shouldn't I? Let's let this highlight. Need to make that a stat. I do, don't I? If someone could clip the first one I did. Oh, my word. Bruno? Oh, I thought he was going to get his hat trick. I need to go find the clip of the first time I did it, and I'll turn it into a sound. It's not really resting at this stage, is it? But let's take some players off. And do that as well. Love the Pearl. Exactly, Cat. Exactly, Koi King. Brentford. That's been the talking point of the stream so far, isn't it? That guy called Fat Man. See you lucky in the Prem, down on the National League with me. You have a wonder player like that, 48 goals season. They can't give them 500 a week. You lose them. Yeah. I mean, even still, if PSG come in for my players, they tend to still go. Like, there's not much we can do. There's still that threat. Or Villa, because Villa are just trying to sign all of our players. Is that a pen? I think that's going to be a penalty now. I think I want Bruno to get his hat-trick. For I think what will be his 4th hat-trick of the season here. It might give it to Botta because they're both on a hat-trick here, aren't they? What's this song? Why is it so slow? I think they're going to give a penalty. Was it handball or a push? I don't know. Just a corner whipped in. Nat Phillips. Hamburg. Jair Bruno's going to take it. That's what I wanted. Can he make it 6-1 here at Anfield? Yeah, I don't understand how that's a thing either, Callum, to be honest. He can. It's another hat-trick. It's at least 3 hat-tricks this year. It might be more. We'll check after this. 25 for the season now for Jair Bruno. Our record ever signing. The new Stoke. We are. We've beaten Liverpool 6-1. At least when Stoke did it, it was at Stoke. I think we're even better than Stoke. We've won 6-1 at Anfield. Did anyone predict that? Did anyone get a prediction point for that? I probably not. Probably not. What a win. We are still only 2 points clear of Chelsea. Chelsea must have won all of their games. Novac wants a new deal for Botta after he gets a hat-trick. Bruno's on 23 goals in 21 games. He's actually doing an Esposito, isn't he? No, because can you do it? True, Callum. If Chelsea just continue to win. Oh my God. They did draw to Villa, but look at their run of form. There's us like going, oh yeah, we might win this league. Look at Chelsea. That is Liverpool, United, Arsenal, 3 in a row with 3 wins without conceding a goal. Yeah, Jason Tyndall is not the best manager, Gorham. Yeah, he's there. That's why they're downing 11th. He's so good. Look, 3 goals, 2 assists. He is so good. How many hat-tricks has he actually got? Let's check. The first, he scored there. Hans got a hat-trick there. He got 2 in this game. Right, there's his first hat-trick. So he got a hat-trick against Brighton. So 1. Hans got 4 in that game. He got 2 in this game. 1. 2 hat-tricks. 3 hat-tricks. Yeah, 4 hat-tricks. You paid out. Oh, yeah, true. Pretty close. We should get a nice try points. Yeah, true. He's got 4 hat-tricks this year. I think he's actually gone up a level as well. He's getting better. I don't like you as an agent. What you want? You want 36k and you want 88. Is Jair better attributes-wise than Esposito? Should we compare them? I need to go to Esposito really to do that, don't I? That is not what I meant to type. Esposito. Yeah, if we compare, let's see. Yeah. I think you'd have to look at that and say yes, wouldn't you? The only thing is aerially, apparently... Well, actually, Esposito's 6'2". So in the air, Esposito's better. Other than that, you'd probably give it to Jair Bruno, wouldn't you? What's his agent's patience like for Botta? Can I just click on him and see his patience? No. I'd have to open talks to do that. I don't know. Can you ask him to sack his agent? I can. What do I say to him? Not convinced. He's very impatient. Oh, did it say that? Yes. Right, that'll do. That'll do. He's gone. He's got rid of... I mean, to be honest, I'm really sorry. Ionit Navac. That was quite mean of me, to be honest. You've lost him, and he's gone and he's hired Goya as well. Who's your best player, Goya? Right, it's now Botta. You are his best player. Good work. And now that agent hates you forever. Yeah. Yeah. That is true. And I, to be honest, I wouldn't minded of giving Botta a new contract, so it probably wasn't worth it. Look at this. We're not over our wage budget anymore, though. I'd like to know, has Arroyo scored yet? Did he play the first game? They've not played a game yet, I don't think. Bye, Will. Enjoy work. It's the principle, exactly. Off to stock drinks fridges. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. You better make sure you do it properly. Labels at the front, please. Don't half-arse it. I want commitment to the cause. I sound like his manager now, don't I? Oh, have we got a ban? 2-match ban for Hadji. When does that start? 22nd of March. What? 22nd of March. So hang on, what? That doesn't make sense. So he'll miss the game in 7 days, but it starts on the 22nd of March. That doesn't make sense, does it?
Follow me. Okay.
Tomo, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome in. Hope you're good. That makes no sense to me. All right. That's a bit buggy, isn't it? I think it starts immediately, but for some reason it did say March. It's starting with this game here. All right, we've actually got the replay with Fulham next. So hopefully a big booster 4 of morale there with that win. Means we go into this now, win this, into the Wolves game. We kick on from there. That's what I'd like to happen. We've got a bid for Kilama. You can have him, but I want 50% of profit in the future. He's yours. He's yours if you give me that. Because honestly, he doesn't look that good, so take him. Take him. This is a boppy song. I like this. Are we close to... Yeah, we're 15 minutes away from kickoff. Remind me before we kick off, chat, because I will go and... I will get it up on my phone so we can watch... Well, so I can watch the start of the game. I want to go and watch that game, really. So, yeah, remind me. All right, these are the... Thank you for telling me that Odegaard is a world-class player. So is Noon Mensch. These are players that were on my scouting centre that I've now gone and scouted. Thank you. Who are Hereford playing today? I don't know who Hereford are playing, actually. You bop into this tune. It's decent, wasn't it, that one? I don't know who Hereford have actually got today. I should check. If someone wants to check for me, then go for it. And also, yes, get your predictions into the chat. We are playing Fulham at home. It's a 3rd round replay. We drew 2-2 in the first round. And we will rotate a little bit. For full disclosure, there will be some rotation here because we play 3 days after against Wolves, which is the priority. Ooh, oh, hang on. Summerstood. You said if we sold a player for 30 million, right? Would this count as 30 million if I made it 30 mil? Because do you know what? I'm not a massive fan of Wink. When's his contract up? He's got a bit left. Do I consider selling Wink here, chat? It would sort us out money-wise. If we could get 30 mil for him. I don't know what to ask for necessarily, but like a bid like that, and I'd probably sell him. They offered 27. I've asked for 37. They've... Also, he wants to move to Chelsea. We'll see. We'll see. Hello, Henry. They've just signed him for 82. I don't know if he's that much worse. He's probably a decent player, but he is, what, third choice? Fourth choice? Fourth choice centre-back? I'd like to go and sign another worldie, to be honest. And whenever I played Wink, I've not been sold on him completely. He's had a few dodgy moments that I've noticed, which is you know, not going to help. Once you make up your mind about these players in FM, sometimes that is it, isn't it? We'll see. We'll see if Chelsea or Spurs come back in with a bid. I've offered him out again. Because that could give us a little bit of leeway to go and make a signing as well. No bids. Maybe I'll offer him out for slightly less. They offered 27, so someone might nibble on 30. Hey, all good, Henry. No worries. Send assistant to that. Yeah, we'd have 10... Well, we'd have about halfway through the window. We could go and sign someone. Or not. Wolves and Spurs draw? Did Chelsea win their game? They did, I think. Yeah, Chelsea... Oh, no, hang on. Did Chelsea drop points? They're 4 points behind us. Chelsea drew to Leicester. They did drop points. Yes. Beautiful. Do a win. I will try. I will try. Right, Kalama's going to go to Everton. We got a nice little sell-on fee for him. Still no offers for Wink. Okay. All right, Fulham. Who shall I was going to say... Yeah, Wink can go. Oh, we got a bid from Jiangsu. I was trying to think about who we could put up front, but we've kind of sold all of them. 27 million. He isn't interested in them, though. I kind of want 30 for him for some reason in my head. I'm going to let him go. I'm going to accept 27, but I don't think he goes there anyway. I'm hoping it means that Chelsea and Spurs put another bid in. Spurs bid 27, so I feel like why have they not come back in with 27? We'll see after this game. Right. FA Cup. Let's do... Can't really change to any of these. Prince isn't back. Yoon's not back. Han's still out. Bolton's nearly back, which is good news. Let's do Barrios on the right. Let's do Diaz on the left back. Iriarte for Cuisance. Sinchek at right back. Wink at centre back. We haven't really got a lot of other options, have we? Gonna have to go pretty much full strength up there. Interesting. I think we have to go with that. Let's do it. Here we go. I'd like to go through because we've got Rotherham in the next round. It means we progress through and can keep playing some of our other players, which is not the worst thing in the world. Just to get them game time, keep them sharp, because we've shown we might need them. So yeah, we're going to go Jurassic and Jair Bruno up front here against the Championship side. They should score goals. A few changes though, like Cuisance out. Maybe that affects things. We'll see. We will see. Here we go. Are these all... Are they Premier League games? Look. Chelsea are losing to Brighton. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, keyword is definitely should. Here come Fulham. Jurassic on the break. We'll keep an eye on that Chelsea game. Brighton have scored early against them. Jurassic through to Bruno. Bruno into the back of the net. Should and will score goals. 26th of the season. Jurassic with the assist. Bruno with the finish. Beautiful. Beautiful. I finished my coffee, by the way. I'm going to have some squash. Lovely stuff. 1-0. All right, they've not had a shot yet. This is a good start. Still 1-0 to Brighton. They scored off to 2. United winning, City drawing. Anyone else playing FA Cup games? Oh, quite a few replays in the FA Cup, actually. New contract soon. You reckon for Bruno? Yeah, probably. Probably should. We need the Hereford fans. Yeah, look at the Hereford fans. Because it's an FA Cup replay, there's like 12 fans have turned up. Can they just... Why is it not selling out every game? Come on. As soon as it's not like Atletico Madrid in the Champions League, they're like, do you know what? I'm not interested. Imagine how many turn up for Rotherham in the next round if we get through. Like 8. Looks like a Wigan game. Exactly. Hadji's nicked it. Bruno's in. No, he's not. I think Bruno was offside, so he left it, and then Jurassic got tackled. Oh, this is dangerous play from Fulham. I like it at the back. Murillo should just run past his man here. He crosses it against his feet. We'll pick it up, though. Oh, it's the 51st minute. I thought this was still first half. Jurassic. Right, 2-0. Lovely. Let's have a sing. That through ball was really nice there, actually, wasn't it? I can't remember who did it. Was it Murillo? Right, this should be routine from here. If I could bring on any other strikers, I would. Yeah, it was Murillo. Good through ball. Don't really think we have any, though. I'm going to do... Let's do Murillo off for Zapata now. Oh, we can do Vucadin on, actually. Yeah, for Hadji. Do 2 subs. Venezuela man started the game, Daniel, if you've not noticed. He's currently our best performer, or one of them. He's on a 7.4. Cuisance was on the bench anyway. Jurassic's away here. He's got support from... Is that Barrios? He's got support from Jair Bruno as well. He might not need either. He's going alone. Jurassic runs on his own. It's blocked and it comes off him. Facecam covered it. Got ya. Fair enough. Here's Dennis. He's big. What a big player. Good tackle. Barrios. Jurassic's got it through to Jair Bruno. Jair Bruno's going to run alone. It's on his left foot. He could get his second here. Bruno. Good save by Davies. No wonder we're winning. Exactly, right? Varane being unveiled, is he? Exciting. Is he at the game today, is he? They're going to pretend that that's what they were waiting for. Despite them signing a player 2.5 weeks ago, and now he's finally being signed. Very, very United. Right. Lashley's fin is 2-1. All of a sudden, the fans are upset. All 18 of them. Fulham could come back here a bit. Barrios isn't playing very well either. Yeah, it wasn't good defending, was it? A third goal would be nice. Because I'm a little bit worried. The ball was there. Jurassic made the run. Bruno make a run as well. Jurassic. Here comes Bruno. There's Bruno. Through ball for... Oh, lovely through ball. Zapata scores another assist for Bruno. He's made lots of goals this year, isn't he? Zapata, who I brought off the bench, has scored a lovely goal. Right, that's better. Now just see this one out. See this one out. I've got one sub left, haven't I? Yeah. Good effort from Vucadin. Venezuela man corner. 2 more goals. Is that what you predicted? Barrios has not played very well. A 6.2. I should probably take him off, but nah. For the sake of paying another appearance fee, I'll leave him on. All right, we play Rotherham in the next round, which means we should be able to win that one too and have a decent cup run this year. Zapata, we've won this, of course, once before. Jurassic, there's another. Add that to your goal tally. Jurassic. 3-1's fine. Nope, sorry, not for. There's one. That P, there is a tiny small chance that you get your prediction. A tiny small chance. We're already in added time. I don't know if it will happen. One more highlight? No. No, so neither of you win. Did anyone say 4-1? Because if you did, you've got a 4-1 win there. Jurassic with 2. Bruno and Zapata with the other 2. We move on. We've saved our FA Cup run because of that last-minute equaliser from Jurassic in the first game. So we've saved it. Oh, actually, Chelsea. Right, they won 3-1. They were 1-0 down. They've ended up winning. 40th minute, 66th minute, 95th minute. Right, they pretty comfortably. They missed a penalty to make it 2. Oh, That's actually a very even game. Brighton almost taking points off Chelsea there. They missed a pen, though. The lead is just 1 point, but if we win our game in hand, it will be back to 4 points. Football starts soon. It does. 5 minutes. I'm going to put it on my phone, I think. So, just so that the internet's actually back to normal, it seems. We've gone past the time, but I don't want to risk it. For which I'll become an ear user in mobile form. Do you know what, chat? I think today, I feel like lots of us want to go and watch the football anyway. And I don't know if you can tell, I've taken like a dip in how tired I am. I think we might end it at the start of the game. We might finish up the stream. As we're going to be back tomorrow, we'll be back Monday too. I kind of want to fill in some extra. I'm going to miss some streams the week after that. So we might try and do extra ones next week as well. Maybe Tuesday. We will see. But I think I might call it there for today. Sorry to cut things slightly short, but I am still a bit tired, to be honest. And the football's going to start anyway, and I know that loads of you are going to want to watch that. So I think we might do just 2.5 hours today. I'm going to go and chill out, watch the football and stuff, get some food, take Lenny out in a bit. And yeah, be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. once again. Before we do go, though, we will do a little raid over to somebody if there's somebody we want to go and raid to. If not, we won't. But Ticker's on. Should we go across to Ticker? Let's go and raid Ticker. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for chilling with me. Been a fun stream as always. Loads of you turn out. Thank you for all the generosity. Loads actually of subs and gifted subs today. So that was beautiful to see. I appreciate that. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. So I've gone to the wrong screen. I'll be back tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Same as usual. There is a new Schalke video at 1 p.m. today. Of course, watch it when you can watch it. I know the football's on and that type of stuff. I'll still put it out there at 1 p.m.
Okay.
If you want to watch it. Leave me some comments and likes and stuff. Because if people don't watch it straight away, they're even more important. So, yeah. But yeah, thank you for hanging out, gang. I'll see you very soon. Take care of yourselves. I'm out. See you later. Bye-bye. Get your crab raid emotes ready for Ticker. Let's go. See you in a bit. Bye-bye.